gas in the tank, you know what I mean? That's right, you're looking at the man. Now, I'm something you could never be.
Sappening.
Hello!
Oh, what the fuck was that? Shit.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
What happened now? Yeah.
Right. I actually meant to have you up on Skype, and that was meant to come out later, but fuck's sake, it's ruined now. All right, what's going on?
What's everyone on tonight? Let me know in the comments, because I'm on the usual, and I'm representing, as always, Hobgoblin. You best start giving me a sponsor. And I don't want money. I just want free beer. That's it.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually thinking of contacting them as well, or at least someone, like even some sort of fucking brewery. No, I'm not even joking. Like, it needs to be done.
Brexit. You know there's a beer called Brexit, don't you? Brexit brew.
No, I didn't. Right, I'll do that. I'm going to get their fucking email right now as well.
I swear. They really, that really happened. They did that. They did that for real. Basically, tonight was unscheduled. Obviously, we just fucking sat here and was like, do you know what? Should we go live? And he's like, yeah, let's go live. So, fuck it. We just thought we'd go live. And especially in light of what happened today with the terror attacks in London, I happened to be in London at the time. And I mean, that side of London, southeast. So I got there as quick as I could and got some exclusive footage. Nothing major, just where the police cars was going by and with the whole place cordoned off. And what a fucking absolute disgrace, an embarrassment that is, that something like that can happen to people. And God rest the people that died today, except for the killer. You know, God rest their souls. That's fucking awful. Disgraceful. Shouldn't be allowed to happen. Shouldn't be allowed to happen. That's not the one I saw, bruv. If that's the brew you're talking about, if that's what that wasn't the label I saw. Might be the same beer. I'm not sure.
Or it might have changed the label because
no, that's Brexit bitter. That's Brexit bitter. That's not the one. It was like a London sort of thing. Hello, Rebecca Ann. All right, I'm going to say hello to people quick before I get on too far. Diamond Danners. Yeah, top man. Proud Marine. What's happening? How we going, geezer? Lee Garrett. What's happening? Lisa Roble. Hello from Sydney. What's happening? Good day. Hello. You mind if I go down under on you? No, I'm joking. Cams, what's happening? My guy posting your stuff on Fascist Book, mate. Good luck. Hello, Cams.
I'm just going to mute up, people. I've just got to ask something. Yeah, sorry about that, peeps.
Hey, Vicky Story, what's happening? Danny, but as always, Danny Byrne, Malgeezer. Hello, Danny F. How you doing? Thank you for checking on me earlier. Appreciate it, darling. Broken Britain, what's happening? Birmingham FC Vin, what's happening, geez? Emma Logan, hello. Mick Curtis, oi, oi, what's happening? How we going? Penny P, what's happening? Sky News have just put out the guy at London Bridge was a convicted terrorist. What the fuck? And he was out on tag.
Can someone link me that? If you've got me in Telegram, can you link me that, please? Because I'd love that. Love to rub that in someone's face.
As always, this shit is just never. What's happening, Sean Blackman? What's happening, geese? There you go. Betty Swallocks. Oh, let the triggering come in. Yes, girl. What's happening, Betty? Nico Suave. Always. I know this is random, people. This is random as fuck. We just decided to fucking do it. So how many? What's happening, Ted? Lucy, G-Man. What's going on, G-Man? How we going? And I think that's hello to everyone. So I try, honestly, like, get through you all. I love you. Honestly, you make this shit worth it. Because the comments just keep the shit flowing, you know? It's good. So keep them coming. Never stop, man. But today, honestly, it was fucking hectic. I must have seen about a good 30 police cars go by. You know, not even like the normal ones, like undercover, you know, what they call them, CID, cops in disguise, whatever the fuck. CID, just all sorts. And then these emergency services going everywhere. And there was a geezer getting his chest pumped. It's like, oh, fuck, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Absolute disgrace. Like,
So,
I mean,
as I said, this is fucked it for Labour, man. Labour is fucked now. Proper fucked. Then how are they going to explain all this shit now? This is why Labour didn't get voted in last time. As far as I'm aware. We're sick of it.
What it is, in Western society, our liberals have to recognise that their immigration policies are flawed. Big time. Australia got that shit on lock, you know? You come in, as a point scoring system, you have to have a certain amount of money. You can't stop every illegal alien coming in.
No.
That shit's going to happen. But that's recognised. But where you're having these liberals out there, you can't even have a discussion with them about immigration and how it should be more controlled. Because then it's like, oh, you're racist. Oh, why, you know.
Yeah.
They lost that talking point. And now, where they have never had the talking point, where they wouldn't talk about it, where they wouldn't just have the discussion and kind of keep it civil and all this stuff without screaming silly things like fascist, Nazi and whatnot. When stuff like this happens, people just fuck them off. They're like, do you know what, you cunts, now you're not worth talking to. You get what I mean? Like, the discussion's killed. So then it becomes more and more polarized. And it's like, why the fuck can't you just talk to like a conservative person? Someone like, you know, Paul Golding or Tommy or anyone like that. You can't even talk to them.
Yeah.
To try and knuckle it down, to try and, you know, grind this out. Come on, let's have a chat about it. Let's figure this shit out. There's none of that. It's all gone. You said, no, you're a Nazi, you're fascist, it's like, so we're just going to go that route. And then, you know, and that's why they were so shocked by the Brexit vote. Like, they did not expect to lose that at all. None of the British government, none of them, even our conservatives are not that conservative. None of them expected us to lose that. And that's because they don't talk to the people anymore. They don't actually have these conversations. They just shut people down, tell them they're fascists, don't worry about them. They'll be ignored. You ignored the working class people too long. And then you lost big time when it came to that vote. Big time. They was not prepared for it. They're like, oh, fuck, now we've got to do this. And that's why it's taken 3 fucking years. And it's still not done. The deadline just keeps getting pushed back, pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. It's like, do you know what? Boris, write to the Queen again, suspend Parliament again, and we just get it done. Fuck's sake. Honestly, just have it done.
Tessio Live, one live, I think that's what it says. Watching on Twitch, nice one, mate. So he says, I think there is one big problem. We actually only have stupid liberals. Those people, his English is not perfect. Sorry, mate, not caning you out. Those people doesn't know what libertarianism means. I'm not pro anything, but libertarianism isn't this what is happening. It's true. Yeah. There's a lot of fascism going on.
He's right. He's absolutely right. The liberals have stopped being liberal. They really have.
Yeah.
Like, they're not classical liberals anymore, or libertarian. They're nothing. They're just far left mad people. They're just mad bastards. They just think everyone's a Nazi that speaks out against immigration or anything, or nationalism, or being proud, just basically being proud of your country and being proud where you're from. None of that. It's all gone. It's all fucking dead. And hello. But we need guns. We do fucking need guns.
We need guns.
Betty, I was saying this today.
Yep.
I was saying this today. I have had enough. I don't know about you lot. I'm just going to be fucking brutally honest with you now. I always carry a knife. I do. I am not going to be a fucking victim. I am not going to be a fucking victim. I live in London, obviously. I refuse to be that guy that dies because I live in a lawless society, a society, especially in city centres. I don't just mean the whole of UK. Most of the UK is very safe. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But where I live in the city centre, especially London, I just refuse to be a victim now. I've had enough. I'm not going to pull it out in the middle of an argument. I'm not going to do something fucking stupid or try and mug someone for their trainers or do anything nasty or cut anyone for no fucking reason other than that. I'm going to use this if someone pulls a knife out on me. End of.
And do you know what's really funny? What's really funny? You see so many rap grime videos and all that, and they're talking about this stuff. Basically, a lot worse than what you just said right there. Yet, if someone finds this YouTube video, it'll get taken down.
Yeah, probably. Probably
it's
will.
Unbelievable.
I've enough. And I'm going to look. If there's anyone out there that thinks I should start up a campaign, use what little time I've got, a tiny little profile in this movement, tiny little, to start the fucking a movement where normal, average, everyday citizens, law-abiding guys like me, like myself, like other people, should have the right to bear arms in some way, to have the right to defend ourselves and use weapons to defend ourselves if necessary.
Yep.
Because we've lost that right in this country. We gave up the guns a few years ago. We can still own guns.
Yeah, it's not actually that hard. You just can't.
No, law-abiding citizens are allowed to own guns. Yeah. Don't get that wrong. They try and push this bullshit in the media, and Americans always try and throw it in our faces. But we cannot.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to have guns.
We can have shotguns. We can have rifles. We can't own pistols because there's no reason to own a pistol because you don't have to hunt with a pistol. Hunting with a pistol would be stupid.
Yeah, pistol self-defense. It is self-defense, really.
But I think law-abiding citizens should have the right to conceal carry. We should. Like in America, the safest states in America are the ones with the most relaxed gun laws. They're not relaxed. I mean, criminals can't go and buy guns. They can go and buy guns illegally, but they're going to do that anyway because they're fucking criminals. But let me ask you people in the comments, if you disagree with me, then imagine you're sitting in a cinema and a gunman comes in, a killer, which does happen in America, not very often, but it has happened, big tragedies. Which roll of the dice would you rather have? Would you rather it be there may be someone in this cinema with a permit for concealed carry that could take this guy on or not? Or be that guy yourself to fucking... There could be two people in that cinema that could hear that gunshot coming and pull out their gun and return fire and get this shit ended quick.
Now, from a liberal point of view, or far left point of view, I'm going to say, they would just be like, no, I would rather no one had guns. And it's like, be real. This is fucking reality. Reality ain't nice.
We're going to have guns.
You can go out, trip over in the road and get your head squashed by a lorry. That's just facts. This shit happens. It ain't nice. But you can't wrap everything up in cotton wool. So I just want to say one quick thing. Shout out to Bazza, Kershal, Nicky. They're watching. They're in the pub, I think. Much love, boys. Yeah, they just shouted us out. So much love.
Fuck, man.
And we've got a we've got a few questions we've got to read as well. So get your phone or whatever you got to do. Liberalism is just a simple thing. Just free those things which are proved to be helpful. The people just throw religion away and government. No, I disagree with that. We need religion. I would say we need that. Now religion is going out the window. You are seeing a lot more violence around. So I would disagree with that. Believe in God or not, the Western world was founded on these beliefs. So just personal, you know, all right, I am a Christian. Wasn't raised a Christian. I've gone that way because I'm seeing the state of the fucking world nowadays.
You were christened at a young age. You were christened at a
yeah,
young
but
age.
we wasn't brought up to read the Bible and sit at dinner and pray. I still don't do that. Still don't sit down to every meal and say grace. You know, I'm not full on, but I'm just seeing that we're missing these Christian values. And there's so many single mums out there. There's so many just, you know, foul dads, and it's just going to pot. Everything's going to pot. Luke and Fonz, we need someone to come and speak some sense into the wishy-washy peeps down here on the coast. They feel for all the boatloads coming over. Yeah, there you go. Daily now. Daily. I say we just stand there with RPGs on the shores and say, get the fuck out of here. So that's what I say. Tongue in cheek, I am fucking about. No, just get them and send them back. That's what I want. You cannot delete guns. That's it. Exactly. The creation of guns, we're fucked. Yeah, well, not really. It's like, yeah, you get the opportunity to defend yourself and blah blah blah. But you know, if I had a choice, if someone died through my window, I'd rather not have to pull a gun at them, and I'd rather they didn't pull a gun at me. But it's just reality. So they're gonna pull a gun at me, come into my ass, and my family's sitting in bed and terrified. My kids, I'm gonna shoot the cunt down. I'd love to. You know?
No. Well, Ty Haggis said he fought terrorism in the military and had enough of it occurring on my own soil. Us vets should be armed. End of full stop. I think veterans should have the right to bear arms in you know, everyday life. I really. Who else are you going to trust more with a gun to protect the public when the police can't always do it?
I'm not.
Really,
you know, I know.
Hey,
We've got a lot of veterans on here, and I'm
G-Man
not.
said, on a lighter note, you're nearly at 500 followers. Thank you. I want to thank every single one of my fucking followers on here right now. Like, bottom of my
Yes.
heart, man.
So I don't know if you clocked that. Someone's just clocked that, but I put a little sub follower thing at the bottom. So what's this little thing here? So the second that it's 500, I think me and you are gonna have to down a beer or something. Why did I just volunteer myself to do that?
Down a beer, bro. Down a beer in one.
When we do, we're on 490. So yeah,
down a beer then.
Looking good. No. When we definitely when we hit it, we'll do that.
Oh, when we hit the 500, we've both got a down a beer, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Yeah. All right. If we hit if people can share our thing tonight and get us to that 500 subscribers. I swear, Dan, I will sit in there in front of you and down a Stella to the best of my ability. If I spit it all over the city and that, Bitterman's going to kill me, but fuck it.
That's not updating. That's not updating.
And Vicky's story, trust me, Vicky, I've bought my boy all boxing gear. He's ready. He's going to be like his dad, doing a bit of boxing. You know what I mean? My boy's going to be able to look after himself, and he already can. Like, my tabby man, he can up people already. He's really good at the minute. Show that, Tigers. Liberals think that everything in the world is so nice. Yeah, they think it's like a fucking utopia or something.
Oh, we're at 500. Fuck. We're at 500. Yeah, my thing's not updating, so I'm watching it like there's no more. So we're at 500. All right, I got down a beer.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
What, really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Good. Betty's bollocks.
501.
Drinking goblin, eating cockles using chopsticks. All right, I'm going to get it then.
Oh, man. I don't know whether to do a bottle. If I got a straw, I could do the bottle thing. It goes down a lot easier, doesn't it? I'm going to stay here until you get back anyway. I ain't going to let everyone fucking... Oh, man. Why did I say that? I shouldn't have fucking said that, man. So... I disagree with many things with you, but also agree with you. Yeah, that's the beauty of if I was one of these far left, I'd be like, yo, you're a fucking asshole, you're this, that, and the other, and I'll be attacking you. So, but I'm not, mate. It's fine to disagree. It's okay, but as long as you're prepared to debate, that's cool. Don't just close your walls. Don't close that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, it's a real Stella. Not opened.
Fuck.
I don't like Stella, but I bought these for me old man. He ain't been drinking them lately. 501, man. Thank you, people. I thank everyone. Ricky Police Watch. Hey, Ricky Police Watch. Are you the real Ricky
You know what's
Police Watch?
fucked as well? I just
Shit, if that's that guy, I want to get him on the show one day. If
just
that's
had
that
a
Ricky
steak.
Police Watch, I swear I watch his stuff where he goes out and questions the old Bill and puts them on the spot and shit like that. If that's that guy, I want him on the show one day. What's happening, Irvin? Hey, that's my boy there, Irvin. Like, me and Irvin have done some shit together with old Antifa and that.
Go and get yourself a beer.
Hope everyone's having a beer tonight. That's what it's all about, you know.
Thing is, I need a thingy. We need a straw, so it's like easier to down. And did you just eat? Because I've just eaten as well, so this is gonna fuck me. I wish I wouldn't have said it. Now.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the old wife beater. All right.
Everyone's on water as well. Look. You know, if our channel ever blew up, people would just be like, "Look at these." The first thing they'd say, the haters, would be,
look at them.
These alcoholics.
Alcohol.
I know.
Everyone else.
Yeah, I know, innit?
Everyone drinks alcohol. Come on.
Well,
you got fucking alcoholic hand wash.
Any sane person does. Any sane person.
Right, give me a minute. Let me let some shit go down, and then I'm gonna do it.
Bro, I've just had a fat steak. I swear to God.
Right, I'm down here. Right, down in one, boys. All right, no beer left. We'll JD. Hey, get on the JD. And Broken Britain. I'm sorry, I've got to disagree with you. That Stella is not the best. It's all about the IPAs and the ales and hobgoblins, and I had one of these earlier. Like, I've already had like fucking 5 beers, like 5 ales, so I've got to do this as well. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be sitting on this show fucking pissed. Down in this, right? You go for it, yeah.
Oh shit, that's my other one.
Right.
I'm not gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna fucking try my hardest. I promise. I swear.
I'll try. Right,
yeah, because I've just had a steak. I just wish I wouldn't. I didn't think it would go that quickly. Like, I didn't think it would be like people have just gone bam, 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 bam. Let's see these pricks down a beer.
It's that fizz.
Yeah, it's so cold. I'll do it, bro.
I didn't down in one, but I've done it all right.
But I was nearly sick. Hold on.
Yeah. All right.
Someone's gonna clip that.
It is, man. It needs to be fucking.
I'm sick. Broken Britain. I've just had a steak, bro. Give me a break, man. Give me a break with my steak. For goodness sake.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll take a break.
Pussy.
I'll end it there.
Pussy. Well, that's rank.
No, I was nearly sick.
All right. Thank you, 500 followers. We thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
How the fuck we do that? 500 followers, boy.
Yeah.
I need to wash it down with some nice beer. Mm.
I know people are gonna old sub now.
Fucking hell.
I've got like that much left.
Right.
Southern softies.
Religion.
No,
religion is crazy, but personal relationship with God. Yeah, it is another thing altogether. Southern softies.
If I would belong to the church, I would have to pay annual tax for the church. Well, I don't, so I don't have to. But if I would start up a company, I would have to pay big tax for the church. If I would see the thing is, you don't need the church. Like, you don't need the church as you see it. Like, being a Christian, being religious doesn't mean you have to go to church. The
No, it
church
doesn't.
is a man-made creation, which is why it's imperfect. But if you just read the Bible and like abide to some of the rules in there, you're fine, and that's pretty much a perfect Christian. The church is a club, if you will. It's just a club that people go to.
Evening, elephant in the room. What's going on?
It's like a fucking con club, conservative club or whatever,
Mm.
where people go that follow the same ideology. Oh, fuck's sake, bruv.
Simon Dan, look at that. I like to drink with Luke Cage because Luke Cage is my mate. I like to drink with Luke Cage because he downs his drink in 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good on you, Dan. Need to have a drink soon, guys.
Demon Dan.
Patriot Mills, he said, I beg to differ with you on your understanding of church. And church isn't a building, it's the people. Yeah. What did they say? It's the cathedral or something where the people.
Yeah, it seems different in your country, mate. It seems different in your country. We don't have to pay tax to the church.
Danny Byrne made a great point. He said, if you at least live by the morals of the Bible, you're on steady footing. It's true.
You can't argue with that.
Don't take the Bible as what they say gospel, even though it is technically. What I mean is, don't take it literally. Don't read the burning bush stories and the Gomorrah and this, that, and the other, and Adam and Eve and whatnot. Don't take them as that's literally what happened. Was the burning
bush was that? Do you
drugs.
think that was something? Yeah, psychedelic.
Yeah,
some people
drugs.
point to ayahuasca, don't they?
Jesus was on drugs for sure.
Yeah,
seen the bush,
ayahuasca. Yeah,
but he had he had something happen inside him which gave him a message that was a really good message. So whether that's
because the Bible also says you should only heal yourself with herbal remedies as well. Like herbal remedies being the best, and there's a lot of evidence to suggest that nowadays as well. But some poisons can't be got rid of by anything. Like asbestos. That is not going to be cured by any fucking herbs. Nothing. You're fucked. Like, that's it. It's like the same as when you get poisoned by. If you get bit by an adder, no herb's going to fucking heal you.
And don't think we're a couple of Bible bashers here, people. If you don't believe in God and whatever else, then fine. I've got no issue with that.
No, I'd never drum it down your throat. No. I'd debate you if you wanted to debate.
It's just we've got onto that conversation, and this is our personal viewpoint. If you genuinely are anti-theist or an atheist or don't believe anything or just keep yourself to yourself, fine by me.
Still going to shake your hand if I meet you.
Yeah, no fucking issue. Matter. Don't care.
I'm not going to fucking call you this, that, and the other.
Vinnie Sullivan is the godfather to my kids, and he doesn't. He's a complete anti-theist. But I know his morals are in the right place. And one day he will admit his love for Jesus. He will.
He will. Talking about Vinnie Sullivan.
Should we get him on? Should we just randomly get him on? Let me get him on. Should we just get Vinny on?
I don't mind getting Vinny on.
Get his
just as long as he don't get in my fucking face.
If he gets...
I was trying to do the Step Brothers thing, but I don't know the word. I don't know it word for word. You do.
Listen, Vinny better not get in my face. I'll drop that motherfucker.
That's it. I'll drop that motherfucker. But yeah, I believe there's a lot to learn from the Bible, and it's not that Bible bashing shit. It's just we was on steady footing for a very, very long time. All right, there was some fucked up shit that went on back then, but you can only blame people for them things. It's like stabbings. That ain't down to the Bible, is it?
Yeah. Hey, Nico Suave asked a really good question here, right? She said, "Have you both always had the same Christian beliefs?" Right.
We still don't.
Me and Fonz was obviously brought up together. We are real brothers, right? We were christened young. I think I was 3, he was 1. And we were christened. And then, mum and dad sort of held a loose Christian family. So we celebrated Easter. We celebrated Christmas.
Easter's not Christian.
We wasn't going to fucking church every Sunday or anything like that. And then we both had kids and then suddenly fell more and more into it. But before that, Fonzi was a total atheist. I mean, I've seen him do crazy shit.
Yeah.
I was just, cracking on and God's bollocks, don't worry. It's fucking don't believe all that shit, this, that, and the other. And then we both had kids and then just went, boom. We were like, no, I can't deny this shit anymore. I'd have been a hypocrite. I would have been a total hypocrite. I'll tell you what happened to me. Like I've never ever. I've told very few people this. This is an exclusive just for this podcast, right? Why I got back into Christianity, right? This is true. True story. Both my kids, like my biological kids, was born dead. They were dead. They came out of the mother dead. I mean, brown bread. Like, my daughter was born first, and I was on the in the fucking theatre. What's it called? The fucking hospital room theatre. I'm sure it's called theatre. She came out and she was dead, totally dead, not breathing, no nothing, no heartbeat, nothing. And they made me pull the alarm, and I was just frozen with fucking fear. I've never, ever felt anything like that. I just had to pull the alarm, and I had to walk out the room. I couldn't talk, couldn't move. And then they brought her back to life. Boom. And I was like, fuck. And the first thing I did when I walked out of that room, you see your baby dead. And the first thing I did was I just prayed. For no fucking reason. I wasn't really a religious person or anything, but that was the first instinct I did. Bang, brought her back. They put her on the giraffe. It's called a giraffe. They have this like machine, and they put pipes down them and whatever the fuck they were doing. I couldn't watch it. I had to walk out. I just thought, I'm gonna have to bury my baby now. And then second baby come along. He was born and he was dead. Like again. But this time I was a bit more like, boom. And I held my missus' hand and I was like, don't worry. They got this. I see it happen before, and I just prayed. And I was just like, no way I can deny it anymore. No way in the world. I'd have been the fucking biggest hypocrite in the world. You know what they say? There's no atheist on a sinking ship. And from that day on, I was just like,
It's funny. It's funny because, like, well, that's not funny in that way. I'm just saying, like, it's funny how people say, like, there is no God, blah, blah, blah. But it's totally natural to pray. It's natural. It is, regardless of what you fucking think. Think about it logically. It's a natural. When you're in trouble, please. Who are you saying please to? The fucking, the fairy of luck or whatever. Fucking leprechauns or whatever you want to fucking say. Like, who are you saying please to? Please in your head. Please don't let this happen. Please. Who are you talking to, bro?
Anyone that knows my kids, anyone that knows my kids personally and knows me personally knows what they are to me. You get what I mean? So I don't want to go on here and start making everyone depressed and all that shit because that's not my thing. But
I know you're going to sharply move it on in a minute, but I swear, everything was all right.
That's what done me.
Thank
I was
God.
just like seeing them. Brown bread was just it just changed me. I was like boom, And then what's the first thing I fucking do? I just went, please don't let me have to do that. Don't let me have to bury one of them. And it just boom. I was like,
damn right.
I can't deny this anymore. There's no way. If I was one of them people walking around with fucking bullshit, religion, God and all that, Christian, it's a load of bollocks and all that. What sort of person would I be when the toughest thing in the world happened to me so far? Because I know there's people out there. There are people out there that have been through far worse than me. Far worse. I'm not going to pretend I'm a victim because I'm not. These things happen and they challenge you. A life that's easy is life not worth living. Because
can I add a little deeper element there? Like, I don't know if I'm not going to get too into it, but and this is coming from someone who also at one point in their life didn't think they could even have kids. So there's already a sort of like, not like a half miracle there, like, but like, it's already like, fuck, this is like, my chance. Yeah. And
you're
then
right,
to have that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I thought I couldn't have kids for a good while, didn't I?
Yeah. So
I had
when I was that element there.
When I was 21, I had testicular torsion, which means one of my bollocks got twisted. I was this was back when I was boxing, right? I did a bit of boxing and shit, and you do a lot of training. Obviously, you do a lot of training in boxing, so it's a lot of running, a lot of skipping, a lot of moving about, a lot of sparring. And one thing that can happen to athletes is your bollocks, like your bollock, one of your bollocks, or maybe both of them, can get twisted. And they're attached to a little tube. So that shit twisted on me. And I woke up one morning and I was in agony. And I said to my missus at the time, I said, did you hit me in the bollocks last night? What? Because we was at it, And I said to her, sorry, people. I'm just telling the true story, right?
God was watching you.
God was watching me back then, yeah. She was a total atheist as well. I mean, she was a goth. So she was proper atheist, almost devil worshipper at the time. Oh. Anyway, I was smashing her in. So that, could have been a part of it. You hit me in the bollocks last night or what? Fucking, I'm in pain here. So carried on throughout the rest of the day. All the time I'm like, this is just aching. It's just this achy pain. So I'm taking painkillers. I've been paracetamol. You can take them one after the other, 2 hours apart, whatever. So trying to get rid of it, thinking, fuck me. And I was just sitting at the table at my nan's. And I just looked at my mother, because my mother was there. I'm like, Mum, I've got to go to hospital. She's like, really? Like, you sit? I said, Mum, I'm telling you, this is, I'm still in pain now. We're having dinner. It's been since the morning. Got to go. I'm in agony. So she took me out to the hospital. This old fucking Eastern European or Russian bird. I don't know what she was. Just had one of them accents. She saw me, told her it was thingy, and she's like, took my age, took whatever. So I was 20, like really early 20s, 21, 22. She was like, can I, have a feel? So I went in. She's had a feel. Bang on the phone. I need a bed. And she's like, no, I need a bed now. It's a class whatever male. So it meant that I was a 20-odd-year-old male. So I'm like, fuck, cancer. I've got cancer. That's the first thing I thought. Was just, I've got fucking cancer here. So I'm fucking shitting myself. I think, this is it. It's the end of my life. I'm fucking shit. I ain't done much, but whatever. You know what I mean? You just like, oh, cunt. Like, what did I ever do? And she went, I'm booking you a bed. You've got to go into surgery right away. And I went, what is it? Like, what's happened? And she went, you've got testicular torsion. I don't know what fucking testicular torsion is. What the fuck's that? Someone's hit me in the nuts.
It's like a very...
It's that cunt. She's sitting out there acting concerned about me. She smashed me in the nuts while I'm a fucking sleep because she's pissed off at me.
Didn't it flow like really well off the tongue though? It's like a song title, isn't it? Testicular torsion. It just flows
West
like
End
so.
theatre play, you know, about testicular torsion. So I was like, you can't, you fucking hit me in the nuts while I'm asleep, you fucking horrible bitch. No, she didn't. She said, like, she explained it. Basically, your bollock has got twisted. So I was like, fuck, man.
See,
Just
rather than saying
untwisted.
testicular torsion, why don't she just go to you? Look, your bollocks twisted.
Your bollocks are fucked. Nah.
Death metal song title, yeah, mate. Yeah, Spinal
I
Tap.
swear, I
Spinal
thought
Tap would have a good song with that, yeah.
got hold of my legs and stamped all over my bollocks or something. You know, like I was just, she's got to have done this. She's ruptured my bollock. You know, it wasn't. Testicular torsion and ruptured bollock are two different things. So it's got twisted. So anyway, I'm laying in the theatre, and where I've took all these different painkillers because I was trying to get rid of this pain. So I've been on ibuprofen and paracetamol all day. When I've got the nans, where they're old and that, they get all the proper strong drugs, like the strong painkillers. So they had cocodamol there. I've took cocodamol, right?
That knocks you the fuck out as well, doesn't it?
Well, no, not me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Really?
Honestly, I've took cocodamol so many times, bruv, and it honestly doesn't work on me. That painkiller does nothing for me. Nothing. Everyone else said, like, I'm drowsy. It kills all the pain, though. It's lovely. Don't fucking touch me. So I've took that with paracetamol and ibuprofen. You can't mix them. You can mix paracetamol and ibuprofen, but you can't mix cocodamol with them ones. So my guts are playing up. I farted, and it fucking stunk out this whole curtain area. Greek, like my mum's looking at me like.
Yeah, what are you doing that for, you arsehole?
It was proper bad, and it's not ventilated in there. There's nothing, no fucking windows are ever open. Fucking, you know, in that.
I'll do your other bollock and all.
Fucking surgeon's coming, isn't he? This little Greek bloke, and he's looking at me like, and I know he can smell it. I know he can smell it. It fucking stinks.
Yeah, but you got to think they're used to smells, man. They're cutting like bowels open that are fucking infected and shit.
No, not you ain't taking that one. Who cut the cheese? You know, it's fucking reek. Oh, fuck. I know he smelt it, and he's just walked in, you know, glasses and that. Had a look at me bollocks. They took me in the theatre and told me to count to 10. Like, count to 10 or count backwards from 10. All right, 10, and boom, I was out. I don't remember nothing after that. I just woke up with the sickest dry mouth you've ever known. It was, so dry. And I was just like, you know, couldn't move and that. And trying to pick myself up, you know, like do a sit-up. Just one sit-up. Just sit yourself up, right? Couldn't even do it. And I didn't know what the fuck happened. I was just in such a daze, and I just remember being in this little area with these two male nurses, and he's gone, mate, you're not going to be able to get up, stay there. And I was like,
one sec,
bro, I feel like I've been knocked out. And he's like, yeah, technically you have. And I was like, yeah, good. I said, bro, I've got such dry mouth, can I have a drink? He's like, I ain't got nothing here, like, just stay there. And then I must have passed out again. Next thing I know, I've woke up and my ex-bird's above me, and she's like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "The fuck? What the fuck happened?" And I was out. But yeah, that was that. So after that, I got with different birds and whatnot, and I thought I couldn't have kids because nothing was happening.
Sorry about that.
No, I wasn't careful. Trust me. I used to play music back in the day, right? For the people that don't know me, we used to do a bit of music in that, right? So we were touring the country and doing all bits and bobs. I wasn't careful. Wasn't careful whatsoever. I was weekends here, weekends there, doing our thing, fucking girls, whatever happened. And also, I had girlfriends, serious girlfriends in between, and I tried with one of them. Couldn't have. So I'm thinking I can't have fucking kids. Like they've done my bollocks, and sometimes what happens in that surgery, which I looked up, is they won't like the notes will go wrong, so they don't know which bollock is what. So they just cut them both off, put them back in to save your life. Because if it gets infected, you will die. And it has happened. There's a guy I know personally that's had both his nuts cut off with the same thing, testicular torsion, and he can't have kids at all because they just cut both nuts off. They were like, we don't know which one's what, which one's hurt, which one's affected. Cut them both to save him. So he can't have kids, which is a fucking terrible shame. So, that's where that conversation led. That stupid story. There you go. Now everyone knows.
I actually just meant for you to go, yeah, but I didn't think you'd tell the whole story. Like, not that I've got a problem with it. I only brought it up because it was like, yeah, there was a more of a
fine,
a strong note to chuck in.
Hopefully, people enjoyed the story about me having my bollock cut off. Because now you can call me Lukey Wumble.
Nice one for the follow, Jeff Allen Blogs. I've seen you in the chat before. Surprised you didn't follow before, man. But thank you.
Jeff Allen. Hey, what's happening, Jeff Allen?
Nice.
Wicked. Yeah, where's Betty Swallocks? Me and you can share names. I'll be Lukey Bollocks, you be Betty Swallocks. There you go.
I'm saying follow, as if we're on Twitch. Sorry. I meant subscribe. Like, follow, subscribe.
No, don't subscribe to us. Get rid of us. We're cunts. Don't worry about us.
We are a bit.
We are a bit cunts. I've been ignoring people's comments for like.
I know, we need to get in there. I'm digging in there now. I'm going to get these.
Hunter's always got the good ones. What's this? The League of Seal Clubbers. The Patrol London and Protectors. Shall go around clubbing jihadists. Yeah, listen, I was there today. I happened to be in London at the time and got down there as quick as I could and got some exclusive footage. And it was a fucking epidemic down there today. Really was. It's for the people that had just tuned in. Seriously, it was fucking shocking. Like, I mean, there was old Bill everywhere.
Chuck some questions out there, peeps. What's going on with Vincent? Is he not coming on?
Patriot Fonzi said no bollocks means he's trans. I'm trans Luke. Trans Luke. Trans Cage. No, he ain't even looked at my fucking WhatsApps. Little bitch. Let me ring him. I'm ringing
Vincent.
Yeah, Luke is a legend and an arsehole. I agree with that, Sportive. I agree with that. Absolutely right.
Genuinely interested in my last question, says Nico Suave. What are you talking about, girl?
Ah, girl, we missed that. Sorry, darling.
Let me go back up. Let me see if I can fucking dig that one out. I can't dig that one out. Chuck that one out there, please, again, because it's gone into the abyss.
You still have the same beliefs if the outcome wasn't the same. Ah, okay. I found it. Nico Suave. Would I still have the same belief if the outcome wasn't the same? Ooh. So do you mean if we weren't going to go to heaven?
No, she means if, God forbid,
worst
of the worst.
If my kids had died, I don't know.
Well, it's pretty normal for someone to feel bitter.
If I'd have lost them two, oh, fuck. To be honest, right, this is the total truth. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt I would have had the same beliefs. But I know for a fact I would have become the most horrible person in the world if that had happened. I'd I think I'd have lost a lot of family members. I don't think me and my brother would talk.
Really? Oh yeah, I suppose it would be hard for you to sort of come. Yeah, being
Bruv.
real, like it'd be hard for you to come around and be like, seeing all the kids and that. Oh, I get it.
No, not only that. No, but you know what I'm like, right? Can you imagine if I'd have lost them, what sort of person I would be, knowing what I'm like?
Yeah, but
Personal
in
level.
what context? Like, like for me, it'd be for me if I'd, God forbid, something bad happened to like my kids and I didn't have my kids. Yeah, it'd be hard for me to go around and see, someone sort of with all their kids like happy and it would get to you.
No, I'd want to see my nieces and nephews and that, but
Yeah.
probably. But what would I have been like?
Oh no, man.
I think I ain't got the best temper as it is, have I?
Yeah.
I'm kind of nasty to be around at times. I'm not. I'm completely flawed. I am completely flawed, especially when it comes to my temper. I can barely even lose at a video game. To lose a kid, mate, I'd have just become the most nasty. I'd have a couple of beers and I'd turn. I think, if I'm honest, I'd have a couple of beers and I would just turn it.
Yeah.
Every night would be spoilt. Every party would be spoilt. And it'd be, it's Luke's fault again. He's done this, he's done that. He
So
can't.
Nico Suave is saying to add to that question. She's saying, sorry, personal, but the only reason I asked is because I was brought up a heavy Christian, and I lost my dad, so I struggled for a long time. It did change my mind for a long time, should I say?
You wait, Nick. You have kids, and then you'll know that everything that does happen is maybe meant to happen. I don't know if that even makes sense, but it's like it's weird.
It's life, man. I mean,
I don't know.
I didn't go through that. That's got to be the hardest. Got to be one of the hardest things. But like,
I don't know.
It could happen to me. Like, God forbid it could happen to me tonight. Fucking next week, whenever. And it's like my 4 kids have got to grow up with that. But if they ever God forbid it happened, I would like them to watch this and go like, I wouldn't want that to change their mind. People go at whatever the time they need to, I suppose. You shouldn't be resentful for it, but I can understand why you would be. It's such a touchy subject, but
wait, how do you explain that?
Life and death are hand in hand. They're best friends.
Yeah, things happen apparently, and you just got to put your faith. That's why it's called faith and not fact.
Yeah,
it's faith. You just got to fucking
from what you'd read from the Bible is Satan is the god of this world. Believe that or not. This is the hard bit. So
G-Man killed it. He said, "Luke, I'm bold."
Yeah, I know. Who is G-Man?
He's in here. I like him. He's got the shit going. There is only one name given unto man by which he can be saved. If you make God the head of your house, then the blood of Christ will cover you all. Fucking hell, that is deep, Kath Kelly. Deep. Do you think community can be together under
I was just
God
reading that one.
in a moderate way? Don't know, Timbo. Plus Portive, but Luke will be an absolute dick. Trust me. He'll be living in Naples. I think this Plus Portive has got it in for me a bit. He's put a couple of these in there.
All right. Troll accounts. No, it's okay. They can keep going all day.
I don't know. He might be a troll. Who knows? Losing a child is the hardest thing in the world to come back. Right? I believe that, Patriot Milesy. God tells us that the devil prowls around like a roaring lion. waiting to devour us. Kath Kelly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe I would have let the devil in. That may be the case, Nico. Maybe if I had have lost them, then I would have just let
Christianity should always be radical.
the hate take over me. I might be that weak. I might just be mentally that weak because I do cave in to pressure. Like I've been known to lose my temper really bad and just over the stupidest things out of nowhere. There's a little dark side to me, and something like that, I don't think there's much worse that could happen to you. Might have pushed me over the edge, maybe, or maybe it would have made me the stronger person. Because nearly losing them did make me stronger. I don't know. That's a fucked up one. You just don't know until it happens, do you? It's one of them things. You got to kind of like, all right, get over it. Let's move on.
To be fair, Hayley Keane. I'm not a religious person,
hopefully,
but to be honest, but my kids go to a church school, teach me things I didn't learn because of not listening in religious education. The thing is with religious education is it doesn't teach you the real stuff of the Bible either. Like it will teach you some stuff, but not the real stuff. So like Christmas and Easter, they're not even Christian holidays. They're nothing to do with it. They're actually pagan ones that have been brought in recently. They had nothing to do with it. It's mainly like a capitalism thing.
Good question, Nico. And she put a little thing in there. I do think things like that challenge your beliefs, though, naturally. Yeah, they do. So I was interested in your view on it. It really does. It does challenge you.
It's a system of belief, not fact. It saves life.
Plus sportive, my son. Brought me back to God. Yeah, plus sportive, he ain't a troll. He said, no, he's cool. Right, so he's good. He's good. He's good. Or she.
It's a system of belief, not fact, and it saves life in the most horrendous situations. But as good people, we look for the positive. The devils in our movement need I say more. Elephant in the room, by the way.
And Kaylee Keane, good ones. What's it? Troll Hunter put Jennifer Aniston should be elevated to goddess status. Yeah, for real, she should. Do you know what? Jennifer Aniston, for not being a Hollywood blockbuster actress, she's still one of my favourite actresses out there. Like, I mean, just everything about her is good. She's not like the most amazing actress where she's got all these different characters she can jump in. She's kind of got the Bruce Willis thing going on, you know. She is Jennifer Aniston, so she just does that role. But she's just the bollocks of a person, isn't she? She's nice. She's never been in any sort of scandals apart from her fella cheating on her. And she's still looking that fucking double powerful at this age. You know what I mean? She's just got that. Fuck, man. Still fuckable at 50. You got something going on, ain't you? You know what I mean? She is 50, isn't she?
Yeah, but do you think she only looks that good on camera?
She looks good on anyone's camera. There'll be geezers sitting in her fucking bush, taking pictures of her bush. She still looks good.
But why did Brad Pitt dislike?
Because he went for fucking Angelina Jolie.
But she's got them long arms.
She has got them long arms. And she's also...
Maybe because she can give a better reach around.
She's also got no tits.
No tits?
Like, I'm not having a go at cancer here. I'm not having a pop at someone because they had cancer.
Did she though?
Yeah, no, she had cancer. She had her tits removed.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, look, I'm not taking the piss out of her for that. I'm just saying, like, he got with her, then that happened. It was like, was that God? You know, you cheated on your missus. Now you got no tits.
Thing is, man, like, you know, you're regretting that one.
That's bad. I don't know. God's plan. God's plan. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. I'm paying for your sins.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I'll take that back. So
I'm not laughing. That just fucking went down the wrong hole. Oh, fuck's
shit.
sake.
Hang on. Ty Haggis
Breathe.
put a really important comment. We're ignoring really important comments here. When I was 21, I made my missus at the time abort her child. It cuts me up nowadays. What was she saying? It did, slash at the time, I so much want kids now, but I can't seem to have any good relationships. Maybe my punishment. No, it's not a punishment, geezer. You must have made the right decision in some way, shape, or form, whatever the fuck it was. Things happen for a reason. Rebecca Ann, I had depression, anxiety, insomnia. I had 2 Christians come to my house to rebuke an evil spirit from my son. But also, I got delivered from those 3 things on that day. Well, there you go. That could be something. It could be something. Most pagan systems, brother, only changes come about when Christian faith comes about. That's from Elephant in the Room. Luke, I am gave. But the I am gave you your children. Maybe. Kaylee Keane, I know. No, I know, and it's only since they've been at the church school I've really started reading the Bible. There you go. You know what I mean? Hey, nothing wrong with 50, Vicky Story. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. Okay, come to the point.
I just hate like when you're in public or whatever, and you know you're with your mates. Anytime you bring some of this shit up, you get some eye rolls, and it's like that's what it's become. And I blame TV for that. Seriously, I blame television for that.
I like to make a bubble with everything. You know, you got to have a laugh about shit. Yeah, and maybe I shouldn't have done the Angelina Jolie joke there, but it's just whatever. Fuck it. I did it now.
I'm all good, thanks, Nico. I just had a you know, that spunk bubble went down the wrong hole.
No, he's paying for my fucking sins because I said so.
Mate, I only went like, and it just went down the wrong hole. Like, just attacked me from inside. Oh, I'm in, but I'm alright now. Right, should we?
Betty Swallops. No, Betty Swallops says she didn't have cancer. She had them off just in case.
What?
Really? She just had her tits cut off just in case she had cancer.
Oh, yeah. That
makes sense. Fact check me on that one, Fonz. Fact check me on that. Is that right?
Who are we on about again? Are we on about
Angelina Jolie? Did she have cancer or did she have her tits cut off just in case? Is that right? Why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Really?
I'm telling you, this thing's an alien. This thing's a fucking creature.
All right, listen.
Look at them fucking long arms. It's Roger the alien. She didn't have tits. She had fake tits.
We had about 5 people drop off from the chat then, right? It dropped from 37 to 33. 5 people come back. I wasn't making a cancer joke because she didn't even have it in the fucking first place. She had them locked off for no fucking reason.
Oh,
like, why would you do that?
Seriously, first rule of streaming, yeah? Like Fight Club. First rule of streaming is you don't watch the viewer count. Second rule of streaming is don't watch the viewer count.
No, but I was self-conscious then because of what I said. I normally don't, but because I said what I said and I thought, fuck, that's a bad joke. Someone had cancer, you shouldn't fucking joke about that, which you probably shouldn't. Like, you know, fuck me. Like, I mean, if I get it one day, I'm going to be the first one joking about
You're human, man.
Touch it, eh?
You're human.
Whatever.
It was a bad joke.
She actually, bad joke, sorry. Right? But she actually fucking didn't have it. So I'm just joking about someone cutting their tits off. I mean, is it a bad joke anymore? Or does the context change? I don't know.
She did, yeah.
That's fucked.
She got it done just to make sure.
I don't get that.
Damn. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm telling you, this is a creature. Like, women, don't chop your tits off. Don't do it. Unless, you know, get in the shower, have a little play with them. Let your fella have a little play with them. Like, do it every day. You've got two people there that can have a play with them.
Listen, man.
Play with the fucking things, and you will find a lump if there is one. God forbid there is.
I love boobies. Like, seriously, women, you are amazing. You have lovely boobies. All right, boobies are boobies. Don't ever go and beat Angelina and just get them cut off for no reason. Don't ever do it. Don't.
For the non-believers.
Don't do it. Keep your fun bags. Keep your fun bags. And if it happens, God bless you. You know, do your thing. Get over it. Get it beat.
Oh, man.
Get yourself booper. Don't trust the NHS and that. Leave your fun bags alone. Don't do the Angelina Jolie thing, getting cut for no reason. It's,
mate.
You know, I'm going to cut off my toe because I might get toe cancer. You know, I'm going to cut my bollocks off because I might get...
Bob Marley, that's where he got cancer. Bob Marley.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he had a football accident and his big toe broke, and then from there he developed some sort of bone cancer and it spread. Like, I thought it was testicular, but when I read up, it was like, yeah, he had a football accident. And he refused treatment. He was like, nah, man.
Yeah, that's because rasters won't get anything cut off themselves. That's why they have dreads.
Yeah.
So anyway, pretty sure she did the same thing for ovarian cancer, but not 100% sure. That's Nico Suave.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Kath Kelly said, Luke, I had cancer. My mum died of it, so I'm not offended. LOL. Thank you, Kath Kelly. Listen, thank you. I didn't want to offend no one. That wasn't what I was going for there. She said, I hate cancer and its charities. She hates the charities as well. There you go. I don't give it homemade in any way. It's evil. Screw cancer. It's all bollocks. Yeah, thank you, Kath Kelly. Top
yeah, it was treated years ago. People can do your own research, man. Don't tell me I'm a bullshitter. Go and research it up. It's been cured ages ago. It's a money maker.
I've got a very interesting...
I'm not trying to offend anyone, like, you know, Luke said he's not trying to offend anyone. I'm not. Listen, you disagree with me, that's fine. That's your opinion. I'll keep my opinion. But I'm just saying that I have looked this up. You can look it up. There are so many cures out there. And people have been taken to court and ruined, like destroyed. Because they know the big businesses could get in there and target them.
Sean Blackman, living up to his name. Sean Blackman. He prefers a nice arse. Typical Blackman. You know them black geezers love their booties. They love their booties. No, I'll tell you what.
I like this.
I love a nice fat pair of tits.
That's what I like.
What do you like?
That.
Tits.
Well, yeah, he's got some tits on him.
Oh, fuck it. Leave him alone.
I love him. I want him to come on.
Yeah, airing him out.
Nice one, happy days.
He ain't doing it. He ain't coming on.
We'll get into that one day. We'll get a researcher on, someone who's done their research, and we'll talk about you know, deep subject. If you don't like them kind of subjects and they're a bit deep for you, like cancer and that, don't come on. But we'll talk about cancer, AIDS, and all that. Hopefully, we'll talk about that. These need to be spoke about. People need to know the truth. It's just a big money maker, man. You can earn so much money off of people being ill. Are you drunk, Luke?
Partially pickled.
G-Man.
I call it partially pickled.
G-Man.
Partially pickled.
G-Man. Who is G-Man?
Yeah, look, Sean Blackman said boobs are for sucking. I'll tell you what, I wish, because my mum hated me so much, she wouldn't breastfeed me. She said she only saw me as a friend. Ruined my life. I'm going to get another beer.
Only gonna need a beer as well at some point, man. I'm gonna need a piss as well. That beer's gone straight through me, I think. Like, really badly. Sorry, ladies, says Sean Blackman Vlogs. I may have been in a relationship for 11 years, but Vinny is the best eye candy. Really? Or a bit of eye candy, should I say. Really? Really, really, really? Fucking hell. Someone's got a crush. No, it'd be nice to get Vinny on, but I don't know what he's saying, man. Doesn't seem like he wants to come on. So are you guys going to start wearing still so you don't get stabbed in terrorists? Oh, right, yeah. Okay, should we get back to that? Probably should, man. Jeff Allen. Are you that guy that does that silly fucking thing? That hello there thing? Even though it's meant to be hello there Antifa or whatever. I don't even know any catchphrases. Hello Antifa, didn't see you there. And then you changed it to hello there. That's you, innit? Yeah, hello there. That's the one. Yeah. You know it. Yeah, I only know it because of hello Antifa, didn't see you there. Oh.
They never see me.
Yeah.
You didn't see that either.
David Noakes impressions for, imprisoned for. Oh, David Noakes. Oh,
Impression.
Imprisoned.
What about?
David Noakes. He's a DJ and music producer.
Hey, look, hey, Plus Sportive said, we black men love a good ass, just want to see that ass bounce off me. That's I'm telling you, man, them black geezers, they love that booty, bruv. Every black pal I've ever had has always been more of a booty man. And then me and my pals, we've always been, no, we love a fucking pair of tits. Pair of tits, a bit of cleavage. Do you know what I mean? A bit of cleavage. Just does it for me. I'm just like, oh, she's got fat tits. I want a bit. It does you in. And she's Vicky's story. I breastfed all my kids. Last two twins near on killed me. Oh, fucking twins. Oh, laying there like that. Oh, fuck that, Vic. Fuck that. Vinny is a beauty, isn't he? Hey, Jeff. Hello there. Oh, yeah, Jeff. This guy.
Yeah, I just called him out.
Hello there. Yeah. I know the guy. Yeah, elephant in the room. Do you know cancer can be cured? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not that far behind. High levels of vitamin C. Really? David Noakes.
Yeah, doctors in the US. No, they didn't go missing. From what I know, they got killed. Also, flight. What's that big flight? Malaysia flight. Yeah, that Malaysia flight.
Who?
Right. Don't mark this down as gospel.
Yeah.
That Malaysia flight that went missing. Apparently, there was a load of AIDS doctors on it. Doctors that had cures for AIDS. No, let me look this up.
A load of doctors.
Because if it wasn't Malaysia, it was definitely another one. And I'll look this up.
Jeff Allen Vlogs is on here, isn't it? Look, I'm drinking some of your homebrew here. Look, that's from Portland, Maine, USA. IPA. There you go.
See, yeah, I don't even need to look it up now. Someone knows what I'm talking about. So there we go.
There you go. What's that about then?
I'm going to leave it there. Malaysia flight had a load of doctors on it. Breakthrough.
I swear, we need to get Plus Portive on the show. Plus Portive, are you able to come on the show at some point? Can we book you in? Because you sound like a man that knows what the fuck he's talking about.
AIDS was created to cure who? Yeah, the trials. I don't want to be too fucking, but like they tried it out in Africa first. Apparently, that's pretty evident.
Yeah.
Also, if anyone wants to challenge that people wouldn't do this shit, and it's like, oh, humanity wouldn't do this. It's fucking terrible.
Bullshit.
Have a look at America, yeah. And have a look at the documents that say they tried out fucking syphilis and stuff on their own population, because that's fucking true.
What?
I'll pull it up.
Nah. Not having it. Thank you, Plus Portive. He said he'd come on. Plus Portive, if you, I don't know if you're on Telegram or what. Drop me a line on Telegram or on Twitter or on Facebook. I think I'm on. Luke Uncaged or Brothers Uncaged, one of the two. Luke Uncaged, Brothers Uncaged. Drop me a line. Anyone that wants to come on the show at some point, I'll book anyone. Come on. We'll have a chat on a Wednesday, or if you can only make a weekend, we'll just do a random one like this. Some shit. We'll book it up. Make sure we can do it.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonorrhea. Oh, and syphilis. No, I was right. Haha. There you go. Here we go. For anyone that fucking doesn't want to believe that.
Rebecca Ann wants that vitamin D. Inbox me, babe. Inbox me. She said vitamin D and C, Vicky, as well.
Vitamin D. 60 years ago.
Come get that vitamin D, darling. Someone had to say it, didn't they? Someone had to drop in that vitamin D.
So they've done trials on their own population, and just left them to see how badly it would affect them.
Hey,
so just Google it. Look,
thank you, brother.
The US apologizes for it. Oh yeah. It's all right now that you've apologized. No worries. And then no one knows about it, and only if you look it up and someone tells you about it. Yeah, we'd like to see that on BBC fucking news. Or what's their one? What's the American one? Because it's not like I give a fuck or anything. What's their mainstream news? CBeebies.
Oh, CBeebies. I remember CBeebies. Who's it? What were they called? Bogies. Dick and Dom. Dick and Dom in the bungalow. Yeah, I remember them. Yes, Jeff Allen. We love IPA. We love IPA. This is
feeds off
American IPA.
Cancer.
But yeah, no, we love our IPA.
See what I hear about cancer is it also feeds off acid. So you should stop eating acidic things.
Yeah, that's
acid builds up in your body, and then your body can't get rid of it, and it also builds up. And also plastics cause it. I mean, fucking hell. Also talcum powder causes it, and 5G as well.
Sean Blackman.
Where is Lee? You boys are smashing it on a Friday night. Thank you, G-Man.
So, I fucking... Hey, Rebecca Ann, don't tell me to behave myself when you're dropping the vitamin D in there.
Betty Swallocks.
You know what you meant, girl. You know what you meant.
Malaysia Airlines 317, full of scientists, revolutionary capacitor. Yeah, for robots. What? For robots? Robots?
I don't fucking know.
Robots?
What robot?
What?
C-3PO. C-3PO in
C-3PO was on there with his...
R2-D2. Getting his vitamin D sorted out by... R2-D...
Do you think the actor that played C-3PO was gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
It was listen, C-3PO is the gayest robot ever.
Yeah,
right?
He's fully
you compare C-3PO to Bender from what's it called? Futurama.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You got one that's
got the gayest name it could be. That's the gayest name.
Wanted to open his own bar with strippers.
Bender, right.
Yeah.
Geezer's a proper geezer. Right, and then you got C-3PO,
blackjack and hookers,
who's like camp as you like, answering to this robot that's just the right height.
I was gonna say that, you fucker.
Yeah.
Did you just come up with that as well, or have you read that on a meme or something? Because I was thinking of that. No,
I swear, on my kids in there, I swear on their lives. I was just thinking.
You motherfucker, you!
That fucker, that face fucking height.
He's just the right height. It's true.
Yeah. He's at the face fucking height. He's at balls height, isn't he? You step over him, you're giving him a fucking tea bag. But that's what I'm saying. Right? You got Bender.
Yeah.
He's a Bender.
Yeah, I know. Bender. They could have given
in England, Bender's a bender. It's a bender. or used to be. You can't say that no more. It's illegal. You know, some shit.
It's racist.
Probably fucking fascist. It's
It is.
fascist.
I mean,
Bender.
just us talking about robots.
No, probably. Yeah, we're
robots are a race
robotic.
now. You know, they've got their own sexuality as well.
Fucking C-3PO has. He's gold, for fuck's sake. He's gold. Like, Bender was a rusty old bot with dents in him. You know, tough as you fucking like.
I've got to say, Betty Swallocks, cannabis oil. I know someone who tried that on their dad, and it didn't work, and they died. It doesn't always work, so don't always put your full trust in something. Like Steve Jobs when he started drinking carrot
but that's
juice.
because he had lung cancer and she was rubbing it on his bollocks. That's why it didn't work.
You have no idea who I'm even talking about, dude.
I'm fucking.
So, yeah, it didn't work for them.
Sorry, bad joke.
And Steve Jobs chucked all his fucking effort into drinking carrot juice, and that didn't work for him either. He went for these herbal remedies. He still died. Just don't chuck all them carrots in one fucking basket. I know it's eggs, but I'm just saying carrot juice.
Plus, Paul, if he only has one ball. Yeah, Rebecca Ann, take it easy on me. I've only got one bollock.
Didn't Hitler only have one bollock as well?
No, it's Himmler.
You only had one ball.
He got one ball. Himmler.
Yeah,
they're very small. Was it Himmler?
I don't know. No, I think either way it was bullshit. It was just the rumour people spread.
Poor old Goebbels had no balls at all. Something like that. It was great.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something that's hard, makes life shite. Being with a man that is a lefty, oh, Jesus Christ, Kaylee. He's still brainwashed by the media. How do I get him to change? Finding these patriots too damn cute. I'll tell you what you do, Kaylee King. You tell your fella to get fucked. Get the fuck out of the fucking ass. Nah, for real. Just tell him to watch our fucking thing. Come on our show one day and we'll change his mind. Because
damn straight.
Me and Fonz are not right wing. We're just red pilled. We just know what the fuck reality.
I just read facts and I look at facts, and I grew up in an area that was smashed to fuck by immigration, and I see it from my own eyes, and I'm like, this is bollocks. This ain't right. I'm against multiculturalism. That's the main reason I'm on this show, because I'm against multiculturalism. Can I just touch on something here? So cannabis oil made my dog live another 2 years. No. Yeah, 2 years when the vet only gave him 2 weeks to live. So I want to say I'm not writing cannabis oil off. But also, did you change the dog's diet as well? Because that is a massive thing. Stop eating processed foods. Stop eating fucking too much junk food, like in general. Mm-hmm. And also someone said sugar earlier, and they're absolutely right. And too much acidy. Too much acid. Not good. So there's loads of things you can do. If you ever got diagnosed with cancer, God forbid, change your diet straight away. And don't write off meat, because meat is good for you. So, yeah, sorry. What was we saying before?
I don't know. Fucking soy. Tell
bread. Really, really bad. Don't eat bread every day.
Stop eating soy. Everyone stop eating soy and you won't be a lefty. Yeah, you get
also,
me?
Yeah, sunlight. But then some types of cancer are worsened by sunlight as well, as we all know. But then I don't think you could just totally write sunlight off.
Sunlight? What's wrong with sunlight?
If you've got skin cancer. Everything's wrong with it.
What's that fucking thing on Blade? Do you remember the film Blade?
Yeah, that fucking creature.
That little fat cunt that used to lay there.
Like fucking, we was just on Star Wars, weren't we? Like,
some little fat fucking thing you bring a torch into.
Yeah, and it was like all this blood just burst out of its face. Yeah. He's like an ant under a magnifying glass, wasn't it?
like a
Or a
giant
caterpillar. No, better caterpillar or a fucking witchetty grub under a fucking
snail.
magnet.
You ever seen a snail when you throw salt on it? Just chuck salt on a slug or a snail, and it's just all melting up.
Oh mate,
Take that, you fuck.
I'm an evil bastard. I admit it. Yeah, as much like talking about being a Christian and that, but flicking a fucking snail's eye. I used to do that as a kid. Bang.
Yeah. Just
flicking their eye.
Tonka toys. Right, this how evil me and Fonz was, right? We had Tonka toys as kids. You remember Tonka toys?
He did. Oh, nothing to do with it.
All right, it was me. All right. Tonka toys. Like some people in this chat must be old enough to remember Tonka toys, right? And we had the cement mixer.
No, we didn't.
Fucking metal truck with like a plastic cement mixer on the back of it. Like Tonka toys were built to last, man. Them things you couldn't beat the fuck out of them if you wanted to. So fucking like my auntie Sylvie told me, get all the snails in the garden and you put them in the Tonka toy. So I went around the garden collecting snails, stopping them eating the plants, chucking them in this fucking Tonka toy and the slugs as well. Then she's come out with the salt, put the salt in there. So I chucked the salt in there and they're fucking turning the thing. And they spit out all bubbles and shit. And I'm a kid, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just, go on and I'll do it. Saving her fucking plants. I've mass murdered all these. Like I'm a mini Hitler, just chucking these fucking snails. I didn't fucking know. Whatever, True story. But don't hold it against me. I was like fucking 6, Whatever. I don't know.
Whatever he just said, it was a fucking lie. But
making out, Auntie Sylvie never told me to do that. No way. She wouldn't have done that.
So like they hated him because our great granddad was a greengrocer, so that's where the hatred come from. For those that don't know, it was like, why would you know? Unless you're watching me.
Hey,
stop fucking watching me.
Betty Swallocks, I'm going to join you on that one. 1 sec.
Yeah, I just took a flash arena. Yeah, so like it makes sense. Like they hated them because they had a garden. It was full of veg, so they used to grow their own shit. So it was like any of them little fuckers that would come in. They used to teach us to get hold of them. And who better if you you got a garden full of grandkids, go and get the snails for us so we can get rid of them. So that was what that was about.
Yeah, Tonka toys,
Yeah, it's like go out there. There's a group. Yeah, let's get them, and all we're running about, fucking grabbing them up. And then there's more food for us.
There you go. I'm joining Betty Swallocks on that one.
Sweaty Swallocks.
Yeah. Sean Blackman, Snailer Swift.
Nice old German beer
really
here.
happened.
Look at the jugs on that.
What you got? What's that? What? How the fuck do you say that?
Just
what is
German
it?
beer. That is Schlucken Slagen.
Let me read that.
Oh, Betty's. No, who do we need? Who's that girl? It's
Oh,
blurry.
It's blurring out.
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn blur off.
It's reading you. Yeah, hang on. What's that say? Fit. What? Felge? Where's Katie Jane Swallow? She can read German.
Swallow, where are you?
Katie Jane Swallow, get the fuck on here and tell me what the fuck that says, because I can't read that. Hey, Mandy Yates, what's happening? Oh, hello, Luke. Didn't see you there. What are you drinking? I'm on the, at the moment, the Shipyard IPA, but I have been on Ghost Ship, Adnam's Ghost Ship. Then I've been on Hobgoblin IPA. I had a Hobgoblin earlier. I had two. Fucking hell. I had two. Fuck. rum and cokes. I had 2 rum and cokes, and I had a can of Stella, and then I downed a can of Stella. So that's what I've been on tonight, sort of.
Rebecca Ann, I used to pet snails, but I looked after them. Why would you do that?
She had pet snails, yeah. What, the African ones? You
no,
can have
I understood exactly what she said. No, I'm thinking she's talking about garden snails.
Cool. They're cool. It's like big, I don't know, big balls of snot with houses on top of them. They're like the caravan of the bug world. That's what a snail is to me. It's like the pikey of the bug world. It can just like take its home with it, go somewhere, pounce.
By the way, we can say pikey. We're allowed to say that.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We're just allowed. Yeah, but we're just allowed to say that.
No, I mean, fuck all that. Anyways, you know, that's what they are. You know, it's the gypsy. It's the gypsy of bug world.
Who tried to mug off fucking what's his name? Marco P.O. White. That fucking boy band geezer when he said pikey, he was like, "You can't say that," and he went into his office and approached him. Like, you can't say that. And Marco Pierre was like, Marco was just like, are you challenging me? Did you not see that?
Did he do that?
Yeah, bro. He was just like,
oh shit, send me that video.
Are you challenging me? Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll put it in chat for anyone who wants to see it as well. Marco killed him. Marco was just like, are you challenging me? Like, what? Because he said pike, he just chucked it out there, like, you know, just being flippant. Yeah, pikey. You know, like you should be allowed to do.
Yeah.
It's like, and even the pikeys don't care. They don't care.
They don't care about that.
They don't care.
Well, apparently they do. Apparently they do.
Oh, they probably would just to get in a fight. But it's like, I can say that as well. I can say that. I'm allowed to.
Nick O'Sullivan said, what we have for dinner? I had chili con carne for dinner tonight. I did. How did the French eat them? Yeah, how the fuck did the French eat them? Man, yeah, I've been drinking apple juice.
Lee Ryan. Lee Ryan.
Was it Lee Ryan? Was it Lee Ryan? What, that little Corey?
Yeah, Lee Ryan.
Shut up, Lee Ryan. Shut up, Lee. You fucking wally. Go and fucking drive by with your hands held high, you cunt.
Well, that's what pretty much happened. You know, Marco was just like, don't like it, then leave.
Listen, Lee Ryan, chuck your system up with your tops down and shut the fuck up. Because you can't, fuck off, can't say that. Shut the fuck up and go and do something else, you cunt. Going on a cooking show and telling some geezer how he's got to talk. How about we tell you we don't like your music, so you got to stop singing?
Marco was just kind of like, you have no idea of my background. You have no idea of anything. Like, you know, what are you talking about? You just come in here to tell me I can't say it. Like, Marco was just sort of like, he had the attitude of, you could be doing something better than this right now. Like, you come in here to just waste time. Like, you know, to try and make yourself look big on TV. You know, Marco smashed him. Like,
Corey. He is just a Corey. He's just a Corey, you know? Like,
he purely went out there to make himself look good. Like, you know, I'm doing the just thing. And it just flopped. Yeah, Marco just shut him down. Marco was just looking at him like he was a cunt.
Look how brave I am. I'm going to challenge.
I'm going to speak for the people that can't speak for themselves.
Fuck off, man. I'll tell you what. If that cunt saved any money instead of spending it on drugs and bought himself a mansion, right? And then fucking had pikeys or gypsies, whatever you want to call them, park up on his driveway, I'm sure he'd be on the phone to the police saying, there's a load of fucking pikeys on my driveway. Better get... Guarantee it. I guarantee he has used the word pikey before. He's a fucking hypocrite. Lay my life. He has said that word before. And called them pikeys and said that, you know, he's just a cunt. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck is this? Hey, How do I do the dirt on the down low without looking crispy? What the fuck is that? That's brilliant. Like, I want to know what you're talking about. Like,
What did he say? Say that again.
how do you do the dirt on the down low without looking crispy? What are you on about, bro?
Hey, how do you do the dirt on the? So he wants to do the dirt on the down low without looking crispy. I don't know what crispy is. Like, I get the rest of it, but you got to explain crispy.
No.
Shut.
I just like the way it sounds, though.
You're both wicked. What? How do you do the dirt?
Oh, fuck you on, mate. Oh, fuck's this guy on?
Hey,
give me some of that. Give me some of that, man.
Fonz, that's you on a fake account.
I swear. No, I know it's something I'd say. Like, I used to walk around saying to people, what's crack-a-lacking and shit. But no, I swear that's not me. I swear that's actually not me.
Nah, mate.
I am using that one, though. That is stolen.
Dirt on the down low without looking crispy.
Next drug dealer I see, man, that's what I'm saying to him.
Yeah.
You know, you just see it, you know, skonk. You know, them geezers on the street corners. Hey, how'd you do the dirt on the down low without looking crispy? I love it. I assume that's what he's talking about. Like, what the fuck?
That's
like,
kill me. That's quality.
Current drink just some Rhino and Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. Even though you're not a boy. Boo
Danny
boo.
Boy, look at the profile pics. Some fit as fuck women here. Danny Boy said, looking at the profile pics, some fit as fuck women in here. I'll tell you what, there's some pengers in here.
Yeah, man.
That boo boo, buff as fuck. Nico Suave, buff as fuck. Betty Swarrock's buff as fuck. There's plenty in here. Coming up, Rebecca Ann, buff as fuck. Danny Boy, you're a lucky man tonight. There's plenty of ladies in here that are. Jeez.
Who else thinks it's rather not on? Right, and you probably put like a little thing there. Who else thinks it's not on that Luke doesn't come on the live streams without his suit and his cigar in his mouth? And he's not saying hello Antifa. Well, if he said Antifa all the time, that would be gay.
So I make him happy?
Just for the record.
But 2 seconds. Give me
the
2
suit,
seconds.
I can sort of dig, and the cigar. So I know what he's going to do. He's not going to put his suit on, you know, because he's not going to do that. But he's going to grab a cigar. So, fair point. What can I fucking say about that one? How can he come about and not look crispy? I can't believe you can hear me from out there as well. Nicole, not the right part of Luton. From Luton. Heaney makes it up. Right, let's read some comments, man. Please chuck some questions out there. Give us a crispy question. Yeah.
That's got to be Mickey P.
Yeah, it might be. No, I don't know if he'd say that. Whoever said that is jokes. And please, if it's someone I know, give me a phone call tomorrow. That one was killer. That was a killer one. That was too good. How'd you do the dirt on the down low without looking crispy? That's a catchphrase, mate. That's a catchphrase. Stolen forever. All the good girls are here. All the good gash. But I don't know. It's but you both need to do a Chaz and Dave spoof. Expert. Dave. I can actually play piano as well. Yeah. Look, that's like an thing. It's normally a guitarist, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can play guitar as well. Nico Suave knows. He knows all too well. What a comment that shines. Yeah, mate, that one killed me, man. I'm clipping that. That's getting clipped. Oh, banging out the dad suit. I love that. No, and I use that one, even though I know it weren't your original, but
Nah, but
it
still.
killed it. Yeah, it was good.
Got the chest out and everything, bro.
Mate, looking like a fucking mafia boss.
Looking like Elton John.
Looking crispy. Nico Suave.
Looking crispy, bro. And
Oh,
going on
mate.
that TL looking not crispy and that.
Not banging out the cigar.
Ah, fuck it, there, go.
Fun to look at.
I'm ready in that. Look.
Oh, shit, did he really? Oh, shit, Broken Britain.
What's that then?
Apparently he pointed it out.
What's that? What's that?
They pointed out what it meant, the looking crispy thing. Oh, mate, I've got to skim through it, man. I've got to skim through it all.
Chris works so many ways now. It does, isn't it? Just getting this cigar looking crispy in that. I can't. Do you know what? I would smoke this, but
No, I can't find it, man.
I've got the kids. I've got the kids in here. Like they're next door. I would spark this up, trust me, but
No, respect.
can't do it. Can't do it.
Respect, bro.
Get myself in trouble for that. But
Respect.
look at these glasses, bro. Yeah.
He's like Betty Swallows. His missus won't let him smoke indoors. Kind different, man. All right, if it was just him and his missus, fair enough. But I get that with kids. I don't let people smoke in my house.
Bitman won't let me do it.
Unless it's me. But no, I wouldn't do it with the kids. Yes, either.
He's killed it. There you go. You two will be a bad influence on me. Look at him.
Chuck out some questions. I want people to chuck out some tasty questions. We need some questions right now.
It's some crispy questions, bro.
Need some crisps. Come on.
Crispy questions. What with all the thoughts in the comments? Are these verified chicks or airy blokes with blag avies? England FC. Well, England FC. Would I have these blag lasses in here, or whatever you want to call them? No one in the world. These birds have all come to see me, you know, looking all double power and that. Trust me.
Too many gash.
With my Elton John glasses, bruv. Look, look at this. Hold me close now, tiny dancer.
I just vomited in my mouth.
Ah, shit.
Like literally as well. I didn't mean to. I was trying to burp. You know when it.
No, it's because I sung like Elton John.
No. It actually wasn't. I swear. Like I'd say it even for a joke. Like, oh yeah, I'm funny. I just said I vomited in my mouth. No, like I literally did, and it was nothing to do with you. It's just the foam from all the beer, and the fucking foaming that I'm doing from my mouth because I'm so fucking foamy.
Could be a bunch of pufters, fella. It could be a bunch of pufters. It could be. And I'd let them in here. Do you know what? Gay geezers, come spread your love. Come spread your love.
I'm making Nico Suave live on air a mod because I think she just needs to be a mod.
She's already.
Not.
She's got the little screwdriver.
Has she actually got it? Yeah. Who
Spanners near her name.
Oh, can mods make other mods? Oh,
Like
shit.
Oh, she was like the first mod. She was the first mod on here.
How? Did I do it?
Yes.
Fucking sick.
Was that Stella done your heading or not?
Yeah, it might have. I'm alright though. All right. I just didn't know she. You know what it is? If you look at this one, yeah. See, look, there's Nico Suave right there.
That's why I was like one of the first.
There's
We
Nico Suave
agreed
right there.
on the Lee Garrett podcast. We was like,
Yeah, but that was Lee Garrett. You know, we was talking about 5G, and at the time it was frying my brain. So if you look on here, she's not a mod. Oh, she's not a mod on that. But if I go to here,
right, Nico Suave, all crispy.
You can see she's a verified mod. So, therefore, I did not know that she was a mod.
Listen, if anyone in here don't know how to say her name, you're looking at it like Nico Suave or Nico Suave or Nico Suave. No, it's Nico Suave. Suave. We're getting a Suave in it. Don't forget the E at the end is a A. It's a Suave. You know when Latin was going over to French to English and all these things, and it's why a lot of people get Julius Caesar's quote wrong. They say Vini Vidi Vici. It's not.
Which means of whale's vagina.
May well do. But that's not how you say it. There's a geezer I watched on YouTube. I've been trying to get him on my show here. He's a language expert. He tells you how to say it properly. And it's really, really reachy. It's how the fuck did he say it now? I've lost how he really said it, but a lot of people think it's Vini Vidi Vici, but it's not. And I'll smoke this now. Fuck it.
Oh, Danny boy.
Look at my bum.
The chimes are calling. Danny boy, you're... Is it just me, or is anyone else feeling horny? What the... Oh, Danny boy. Times are probably not horny right now.
No.
Unless...
Fonzi, you know that's not even an Irish song.
Unless you're looking at this man right here.
It's not an Irish song either.
No, I never said... you know what? I never even thought... I'm just being honest. I never really questioned where it come from. Although, saying that, it does sound like it would be.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah. No, I can see what you mean. Like, most people would think that it was an Irish song. Yeah.
And to know that I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles is not an English song either.
Yeah.
It's written by an American composer.
American, yeah, I did know that one.
Yeah.
But he loved West Ham, right? Oh no, he didn't. Didn't he live in England?
No.
Oh, he didn't. We actually just stole that.
West Ham at all. West Ham adopted the song because we had a player that we nicknamed Bubbles. So we sung that song to him, and then it just stuck around.
Got ya. That's yeah. I just didn't. No, never even questioned it. But why would you?
Because it's interesting to know where shit comes from.
No, I know. But like
you know where the word toe the line comes from?
Ain't that a song?
No.
That's Toto, isn't it?
It might be a song, but that's not where it comes from. Toe the line comes from bare knuckle boxing, where they draw a line in the dirt with their toe. So they'd put that, and then they'd put their foot across it, and then once the other guy put his foot across it, that meant there was a fight on. That's where it comes, toe the line.
Toe the line. Now. Love isn't always on time.
Yeah. There you go.
No, that's pretty sick. Yeah, it's pretty sick. No, because
do you know where mug comes from? Where you get called a mug? Do you know where that comes from?
No, and they say it's a mug shot as well, which obviously comes from mug. Or no, or am I on the nail on the head there?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So he's a mug. Does a mug shot come from mug? Calling someone a
Yeah,
mug.
touch your face, but mug. No, when someone's been mugged, what it used to mean was the sailors used to have to look for crews. Look for crews. They have to go around the pubs and the public houses to get crews to come with them. Now, the guys that were refused, they get to a certain number. Say you needed a crew man of 50 people.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, all right, we'll get to like 40 odd people. And now we're running out of, because we're asking these guys, do you want to come sailing across the world? No, sorry, mate, I've got a family. I'm not doing that. They'd wait for the drunkest geezer to be in there. And they'd pop a coin, which was half his payment, in his mug, in his beer. So he'd sit there with his beer. While he was so drunk talking, they'd slip the coin in. And then as he'd fucking down it, he'd have the coin in his mouth like, what the fuck? And then they'd just go bosh over his head, chuck him on the ship. When he wakes up, he's fucking already 4 or 5 miles out. He's not going to swim back. He got mugged. That's where it comes from. So they'd already...
I knew they did that. I just didn't know they call them mugs.
Yeah, that's what a mug is.
And
like, fucking mug.
And what was the other one they used to do? They used to, or did you just say that the coin thing?
Well, that's where the mug comes from. Yeah, mugging. You got mugged.
Yeah, yeah. And in the bot, they put it in their pint thing. Sorry, I was reading someone's comment on fucking Twitch. They said you look thick. So I thought they meant thick, like you're thick, like you're an art, like you're thick.
No, in America it means.
Yeah, yeah. So they were saying when you was leaning out the window, they were saying you looked thick. So
got a nice thick arm.
I was reading that.
Well, I actually technically identify as a strong, independent black mother. So I probably am thick.
So, like, it's funny you should say that because what I wrote back to him was so is your mum. And I just thought, like, he meant mentality thick. Like we mean. But I said,
hey,
his
Vicky's
story
said her granddad was a bare knuckler. So was ours. Yeah.
Nice.
Used to do a bit of that over the docks. Yeah. Okay. Force feed him a sister before it's too late. Question for you, Luke 2.0. I like that, Luke 2.0. Is that me or is there someone in the comments called Luke 2.0? What do you think will happen to Hillary Clinton when... Oh, shit, it just jumped then. Shit. Fuck happened there?
I'll see if I can keep up with it.
Have I just absolutely lost everything, yeah? I think it said, what do you think will happen to...
Oh, I got it. Question for you, Luke 2.0. What do you think will happen with happen to Elliot? I'm just spazzed out. Like, yeah, pissed. Sometimes. I'm genuinely not. Like, seriously. I swear.
Go ahead.
I ain't. Question for you, Luke 2.0. What do you think will happen to Hillary Clinton when at Trump? Why are you writing it as at Trump? Gets 4 more years.
Man, so Trump will come watch us.
Hillary Clinton hopefully will die of what did she have? She had some sort of fucking.
I know. She looks like she's got Parkinson's.
Up out of her fucking. She had no, she didn't have Parkinson's. She had you know when all the fluid builds up in your lungs and shit. Lung infection.
Oh, tuberculosis.
Nah, not TB. She had something else, just a lung infection, like bad. You can see a video of her chucking up pure green phlegm into a glass. What is that? Oh, someone's wrote it already. I lay money. Pneumonia.
Good night, Betty Alex. I will split her pelvis.
Pneumonia, yeah, bad.
And you.
So hopefully something bad happens to her anyway. She's a fucking evil bitch.
Thank you, England FC. Thank you for supporting TRI.
Yeah, so she's an evil bitch, man.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton has got blood on her hands, even from Black Hawk Down. Do you know that was her call to leave that helicopter there? Swear that was her call. She was Secretary of
I think
Defense.
one of the worst bits of that film is when they're getting to that vein, trying to cut that vein off, and that geezer would have bled out. I don't know if that's true or not. I think that geezer would have been dead.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah, there's no way. And it wouldn't have been that cut through his leg. He wouldn't have let him. You'd rather die out than have your fucking leg cut open. Like that. Like that. Do you know what I mean? Like that. That geezer would have bled out and died. No way.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
No, it's not feasible. You'd have to knock him out.
Is it pneumonia? Pneumonia. Yeah, there you go. Pneumonia. Straight up. Pneumonia.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. So that's one evil bitch. I didn't even know that was her call. I called down.
Well,
Just letting them die here, fuck them. Don't even try.
what does she care? They knew too much anyway.
Yeah, it's probably easier they die, isn't it? But
That's why she was fucking. That's some dark subject anyway. Yeah. You got any funny fucking pictures to pull up?
No, man, nothing.
Right.
Bye.
Right tonight. We need some lefty lunatics sent in because we're unprepared tonight. We wasn't going to come on, but then we decided to fucking do it anyway. Whatever. So, chuck us for next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're supposed to have a really special guest on.
I think what I need to do is start pulling up my Facebook mug off as well. I mugged 2 people off this week.
Whack them up, bruv. No, you can't.
No, I can't because of names, innit? But
yeah,
I mugged 2 people off so sickly, and I hope they're watching this as well. Mugged them. So, like I said about the Labour attack, the terrorist attacks, and I linked Labour with it. So I was like, that's Labour votes out the window. And some dickhead has to write, what's that even got to do with Labour? Oh, mate, come on.
Why we got to fucking explain that shit?
So, like, yeah, it's just finished. And especially, yeah, so he's not a native as well, obviously. Come on, man.
He's not fucking English.
Not a native. So...
He wasn't born here, no. He wasn't born here.
Brought up here because originally he comes from a communist country. Didn't work over there. Come over here for, it's weird, isn't it? But, so then, he doesn't even, so he's come here, got educated over here. Yeah, still thick as fuck, but got educated over here. And then dives over to Prague. And now he lives in Prague. Right? So he's saying about Labour, posting all Labour shit all the time. As soon as I post that about it, Labour's fucked now. And listen, I'm not, more than likely not even going to vote because I don't believe in any party this time. I have actually never voted as well. So you could say that I can fuck off as well if you want. Tell me to fuck off if I've not had no part in any of this. But it's like I just don't believe in any party. That's just me. Don't believe it. Like they're all fucked in their own way. So this prick thinks I'm straight away right wing. I'm not. Really not. I'm centralist. I don't know where the fuck to go. That's me. I don't know where to go. So he's assuming. So that's why he's writing. So anyway, he writes a load of bollocks to me saying, he sends a meme about South Park saying welcome to the US border, and it's this fat guy walking up as if I'm that guy. So anyway, all I said to him was like, I obviously messaged you, didn't I? I was like, look, man, come on, I
Yeah,
need to
give me
destroy
some-
this guy because I'm not into politics. But then what I ended up writing to him was like, Labour foreign policy is one of the reasons. They have been committed to freedom of movement in Europe to the UK, from Europe to the UK, which is dangerous because it leaves the borders open to anyone. So he calls me an idiot. Then he says, what do you have to sort of like, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. He says the UK is the only country that has proper border control. What are you talking about? You have no idea what open border is. Plus, the UK has checks and for all the paperwork and carry out scans, vetting, and checks of all kinds. So I send him a link to the Wikipedia saying that anyone who says they've got a job here can pretty much come here. You know, they say they've got a job, and that's all over Europe. So then, I also notice that when I click on his Facebook profile, he lives in Prague. So I just wrote, sorry, where do you live? Because I know he used to live here. Know that for a fact. So then someone else jumps in. They've noticed what I've commented. Someone else. I'm not going to say their name, but they've jumped in and just put laughing faces all over it. So then I slammed down this little court is adjourned meme. And all he comes back with is, you have no idea what you're talking about, do you? And that's his last comment. It was just game over. Why are you living somewhere else and still worried about what the outcome's going to be about Labour?
Because he's a fucking cunt.
Just a cunt. Like, you have no... Like, tells me I have no idea. He's not even commented back. It's game over.
Yeah. You ain't even fucking living here, you little cunt. And you want to mouth off about shit you ain't even involved in. And not only that, you're not even fucking born here in England anyway, or in Britain, or wherever the fuck it is. You know, I get that people born over here, it's got nothing to do with colour, race, or anything like that, because the guy's white himself.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're not born here and you've moved away anyway. Why the fuck are you so concerned anyway? Don't make sense to me.
So this same prick as well, bruv. Like, sorry, I've just got to tell you this one. This same prick has a problem with some 86-year-old that wanted to vote. So he turns around and says, you're 86, love, please don't vote. The voting age should be capped to 65 so people like Molly can't decide our future, right? You've lived yours, please allow us to live ours. So then someone comes on there, and let me just read this guy. I'm not going to read it. His name's Alex. Okay. This guy jumps on there. He's one of his friends as well. He says, I love you, mate, but this idea is this idea is bullshit, basically. Cutting the electoral rights of large sections of Brits only came about after the Brexit vote and is nothing short of fascism. Fucking spot on. The over 65s built and funded this country. And you should not be excluded, and they should not be excluded from this. Running universal suffrage was fought with he's wrote something wrong there. Sorry, just let me read this. With blood, he's trying to say, and lives, and institutional. Yeah, he's trying to say that, but he's very wrong. And it should not be taken away. I know this. The argument is they will determine a future they may not see, which casualties, the tragedy of death specifically, but that can be applied to migration. If you vote, you can't leave the country. Kind of see what he's saying, but it's when he said about the fascism.
If you vote, then you can't just fuck off within the next 10 years. That's fucking brilliant.
That smashed him out of the fucking water.
That's great. Yeah, that's fucking great.
That smashed him out of the water. So he's
What's
fucked
the
off to
point?
Prague. All he
What's
said was, "I see what you're saying."
Yeah, can I just say this here? No, because that guy is absolutely bang on. I fucking well agree with that. If anyone's got a comment on that, please chuck it in there. But this Ty Haggis said, "Have you heard that the Labour supporters have tweeted saying it's a false flag by the Tories, Muppets?
Oh my!
Today's attack is a false flag by the Tories. I have heard
So,
that today. Yeah,
so
that is what some
basically,
people are saying.
they just get hold of random guys and shoot them in the fucking street, and then it's witness. I know. Yeah, I've seen a couple of false
Bullshit.
flags that are like suspicious. You see coppers in America opening these bags, and apparently it's iodine or some shit.
Bollocks. Bollocks.
Apparently it's iodine.
I
They
believe
pour
it.
it on there to get rid of infection, but it looks red in color. Fucking weird. But anyway, come on, come
I
on.
mean, it's far-fetched, I think.
That is extremely far fetched. I'd like to see some real evidence and people who were there.
I'm not going to believe our government for shit, but to stage that and on the street where everyone has got a camera in their pocket, ready to go, it's hard to fake. Very hard.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't see. And
I can
I
literally
was looking
go,
for it. No,
I've
but
got you on
I was
film.
looking for it. You know when they shot the guy? There's a wall right there. And they didn't see no bullet ricochet. If you shot someone at that distance, and what guns did they have? You would see a bullet. The bullet would go straight through the guy. Straight through him. And bounce, and there would be some sort of dust. I didn't see that. So that was a bit weird. But I don't know what guns they're using. Whether they're high-powered rifles.
They look like MP5s, if anything.
So the bullet would have gone through him. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, from that distance, yeah.
But it didn't. You can see it on
Sure.
camera. I'll pull it up. Just watch. I don't know if I'm going to get blocked for this. If we'll get
Fuck them. You
a
get blocked,
strike.
whatever.
But no, that shot. Listen, peeps. I'm not saying I believe any of that, but I'm just saying when you see the shot.
I think it happened. It looked real to me.
Oh no, they're not going to show it on here. They're not going to show the shot on here. I'm going to show the shot though.
That was so weird. Look at it.
I'm going to show it, man. Just need to go to. Was it shared on Brothers Uncaged? Pretty sure it was.
Redders. Oh, fucking hell. These comments. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, people, but yous are commenting so much. And I'm glad yous are. I'm not moaning about it. But I honestly am trying to keep up with this. Obviously, I'm not ignoring people, whatever. It's very hard to get everyone's commenting here. It's a random nutter. Hey, what's happening, a random nutter? Hey, geezer. That's my boy right there. I ain't going to say no more. He knows who he is. He's my boy. And
I want the shot where it's the reporter, which is the Twitter. That Twitter one, man. That is beast. Where's that Twitter one?
Yeah. Do you know, I agree with Kaylee here, Kaylee Keane. It doesn't matter when you came into the UK. As long as, like yourself, you respect the country and the people of that country, and you aren't a terrorist and all that, that's all that matters. It is right. I honestly believe that.
That is absolutely 100% exactly what I agree with. That is.
I personally think that I would rather replace every lefty, every far left, every far left person in this country with a Sikh. if God said to me, God zoomed me up and he said, Luke,
Listen, bro.
you're my boy. Now he went, you're my boy. And we, done all that. And he went, Luke, you're such a geezer. You've got the choice right now, right? Because you're so good looking and that you, you.
Hey, man was created in God's image.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at myself.
Especially me. Right. And he said to me, Luke, you're so good looking at, right? Whatever. You can have the choice. Every far left Antifa member can be replaced with a Sikh man. If you snap your fingers together right now or not. What do you think I would do? So that every far lefty cunt was replaced with a Sikh bloke and his family and all that, right? Do you think I wouldn't do it?
Yes. But what would
100%.
happen? What would happen to them? So then I would like these far left pricks.
Have Sikhs.
Listen,
more Sikh.
listen. I would like these far left pricks. Everything you've just said there, but my terms and conditions added on top that these lefty pricks are put in the middle of fucking Pakistan.
It'd be a bloodbath.
I'm not wishing a bloodbath on them. I'm not wishing that.
They would just wreck them. The EU can fuck off, plus Baltic. I'll give you that.
This is how well they do. This is how well they do in a place like that where they want it brought over here. This is how well they do out there. Good luck, you fucking cocks.
I'm telling you,
fucking right about it all.
Yeah, listen. Barbados, the people from Barbados, right? You can replace all the lefties with the people from Barbados all day long. All day long. I'll tell you what happened the other day, right? I was on the train the other day, Jubilee line, and this old boy got on, and I proper moved out of his way. I was like, "Hey, you all right, geezer?" And he's an old boy from Barbados, right? I didn't know this at the time, but he's just boom, boom, boom. I was like, "No, fucking sweet, yeah, get on, geezer." And I moved out of the way of my secondary seat, and he went, "No, that's all right. Let the lady." And he let a lady go and sit in this seat. It's not even a seated seat. It's like one of them ones you sort of lean on. And he looked at me and I went, "Nah, good man. That's a gentleman." And he said, "That's how we are in Barbados, And I went, "Mate, I wish that's how we were over here, but people have forgotten it." And then we had this little conversation, sort of acknowledging each other's chivalry and gentleman type way about us. But because I did that for him, he recognized, there's a guy with good manners and morals and the right upbringing. And he said, "That's how we are." And I've heard that many and many a time. The people of Barbados, they're so polite and they'll move out your way. They'll get out your way and, hold doors open for you. And they've got all our old school ways. John Cleese lives over there now. And he's one of the most outspoken people about Brexit, sort of as a celebrity. He was like, "Yeah, we're fucking far better off out of that. Like, England is not England anymore. It's shifted. It's had this horrible shift. It's not a good shift. It's like, we've kind of my opinion, we've kind of let too many people in. So they're at the point now where they're not being indoctrinated into the society. When you go somewhere, like if I go over to Spain or Greece or whatever, I have to kind of abide by their rules. If I go over to Japan, you kind of acclimatise to your environment. The left are pushing us so far on that paradigm shift where it's like these people from foreign lands are now not coming here to adapt to the British Western way of life, to kind of move into our moral code or whatever. They're kind of there's so many foreign people around. They don't have one anymore. Now we don't queue for buses. People just push in. They just squeeze into where they can, and that's the way we fucking get on a bus now. And then they're sitting on the outside seats. I know I go on about this a lot, but it really drives me mad when people fucking sit on the outside seat. So there's one seat taken up, and you have to try and make a move so that you get a seat. It's like, what the fuck is this shit about? Like, they're not even just moving over for you. They notice there's more and more people getting on the bus, so they just shift over. No, they get up and then let you sit down and then sit down themselves. It's like, what is this madness? We never did this. We just
I
moved
had one
over.
today with a fucking African. No,
Fucking
not
drives
today.
me mad.
I am fibbing. It was not today. It was a couple of days ago.
Drives me
Yeah,
mad.
a couple of days ago. So I'm riding my bike, and there's a path. You know, my path is long this way, all the way this way. Yeah, say it's this way. There's a path just leading off of it. Yeah. So path that way is a path that way. Yeah. So then there's this fucking African with a buggy and a child. I'm just riding my bike for a park, so I'm allowed to ride my bike for a park. Riding through, and then she's not even looking, like just walking, and then just come like. And if it was me with a buggy, I'm looking both ways. I don't care. I'm in a park. Don't matter. Like you just looking around. You got awareness about you. You can use your fucking eyes. Like you just use awareness. Like you're gifted with it. You've got ears and you've got eyes. You're gifted with it. And it's just walk. And then it's like, all right, I'll just fucking go around you then. So I made a point of just like sort of half barging through. But I had my kid on the bike as well. I had my daughter on there. There's just no, but it ain't just a park. It's wherever you are. Like if you're just walking, they just got no awareness. Like they don't realise that there's other people there. They don't. Like if you're in Asda shopping or whatever, fucking Tesco, Aldi, Lidl, Sainsbury's, fucking name it. There's just no awareness. They don't look for other people. They're just in their own little world. It's proper weird. You know what I mean?
No, I totally get it. It's they come from somewhere different, so they just have a total different outlook on. It's like what I say all the time. If you import the third world, you become the third world, and that's not true and is true in a lot of ways. If you import too much of anything, it's not a good thing. But if you import the right amount, immigration has to work. It will only work in low amounts.
Right.
So,
Can I just say something? What is the point
of what immigration?
What's the point?
Because you create more jobs, you fill more jobs. You need people to fill more jobs. Say there's I don't know, 20 million people in the UK. I know there obviously isn't. I'm speaking metaphorically here. There's 20 million people in the UK. Say there's 50,000 of those 20 million that create big businesses. I mean, big ones like banks, like hospitals, like whatever the fuck the businesses are. They need places filling. Now, not all of that 20 million people are able-bodied working people. Some of those people would be pensioners. Some of those people would be kids. Actually, most of those people would be kids, because most families have 2 to 3 people per household, maybe more. Right? Very rarely people have one kid. So those jobs are not being filled until those kids are 18. Maybe that would be the lower level jobs. So you need people to fill those jobs. So you have to have a steady flow of imported people to fill jobs.
Yeah, I get it. Anything else?
Yeah.
Any other reason?
I mean, to fill jobs and to if you want to get really technical, you have to fill the quotas for DNA, so that people are not being too interbred.
What? And you agree with that?
You have to spread. Yeah, like you can't have inbred people. Like brothers can't fuck sisters. It's now illegal.
Oh, I know, but we're all right so far. Like
I mean,
I don't believe in that.
There's probably too many people for it to end up inbred. As long as we keep, especially nowadays, now that we have the transport.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Back in the day, it would have been a big problem, but nowadays you can kind of. Eventually, it'll all catch up, but there's so many people spreading around.
So to me, I'm just saying, like, so okay, to fill jobs. I don't know, I don't know. But the main thing is like, if you're going to try and fill jobs,
keep
right?
things progressing. No, it keeps things progressing.
Okay, so let's say I agree with that. Yeah, let's say I agree with that. Right, but the thing is, if we're going to fill jobs, make sure these cunts actually want to come here and integrate.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just fucking bring them here.
And work, and work.
And work. And work.
Yeah.
But mainly, like, integrate. For me, it's a priority. I can't have a fucking barbecue with a Muslim. Because he doesn't like sausages, he doesn't like bacon, and he only eats halal. How the fuck am I going to invite him round? This is a Christian country, first of all. So how is he going to be my mate? He don't even drink.
Yeah. I mean, you still be mates with people that don't
I'm sorry,
drink.
but it's like, I'm saying I don't want that here, right? But he don't want me here.
Yeah, I agree with Rebecca around here. We should have points-based system, same as Australia for sure. We should have points-based system, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Japan is struggling right now due to low birth rate. You need 3 children per family to stop immigration. I don't know. Plus, positive because
I've
Japan
got 4, so fucking do
Japan
your work.
don't really accept any immigrants, do they? Hardly any. Japan.
That's not true, Vicky. Sorry, bro.
Japan have a low rate of women as well. There's lots of men in Japan that don't lose their. I think the average age for a man to lose his virginity in Japan is like 37. Something like that. It's something ridiculous. Like, you can look it up, honestly. I'm not chatting shit here.
So Vicky says that most food you buy is halal. That's not true. Talking to someone who used to work in the meat business.
I did.
Oh, okay. Shall I leave it like? Oh. I never said you.
No, I used to work in the meat. I've told people that many a time. I used to work in the meat business. No, most of the meat we import is not halal. It's just said that it is, when it's actually not. It's a lie. They stick a halal sticker on it and tell them that it is halal, and then they just serve it as it comes. Honestly, they just stick the sticker on it and then assume it's halal. And a lot of the meat comes from Brazil, which is like one of the most Christian countries in the fucking world. I doubt a lot of it's halal, honestly. But that doesn't mean it's besides the point. We shouldn't have to substitute our meat for halal meat just for the sake of a really small minority, 4% of the population. That's bullshit. When they're serving nothing but halal meat in the schools and that, bollocks to that. That's not good. I think McDonald's the ladies.
Oh, mate. Got to urinate, you know. Got to have a little fucking whiz
Yeah,
off.
yes.
Yeah, so where was we?
Just talking about halal meat, but I think that's
Come on,
done
I
now.
think people have got better questions in this, man. Let's have some questions. I really want some questions.
Luke, you need 3 children per family to stop immigration. It's a no. This guy ain't black. Passport if he ain't black. You don't talk like that, man.
Come on, man. Who's
Yeah,
got some good?
3 children per family to stop immigration. It's a no fact. Italy's struggling due to global. Yeah, you need to hit me up.
Italy, mate. They are proper on the ball. Italy don't have nothing off of no one. Italy's just like fuck you.
If Plus Sportive is a black man, he's the most base black man I've ever heard in my life talk like that. Ever in my life. And I know base black guys, and they don't talk like that. This guy must be so based. It's unreal. But good on him. Absolutely. And can someone explain to me how they get away with halal here? Do we not have slaughter rules here? I don't know what the slaughter rules are, actually.
Yeah.
I know that halal just means that they cut their throats and hang them upside down.
Yeah, what's that blood meat that was going on not long ago? Blood meat. Weird. I'm just trying to dig it out.
Elephant in the room. Oi, oi. Before I opened my store in February, I was working in my local grocery store. I was sacked. The reason why? Because I had a disagreement with the boss for refusing to touch and serve halal meat. Is that fucking true, Kaylee? You need to inbox me about that. Get on Telegram, darling, and inbox me about that because I want to know.
Fucking well said, Kath Callie. This girl knows what the fuck she's talking about. Halal is a blood sacrifice to Satan. So when you ask a Satanist, you know when you was in school and you would know like a definition of like what made a Satanist, and then you'd hear that they'd get a goat and they'd put it in a bathtub and slit his throat and then pray on it, right? Oh yeah, you come to halal meat. Wake the fuck up, people. It is so satanic. I think I've said this on the podcast before, but whatever. Saying it again.
Yeah, I think Danny Boy is onto what I'm on about here, judging by his comment. Danny Boy, I've got a sneaking suspicion this guy isn't what he says he is. But
are we on in about?
Only suspicion.
Are we on in about? Danny Boy.
Plus positive. I don't think he's a black guy at all. Rebecca Ann is also sacrificed to Allah. Yeah, I know, but if you don't believe in Allah, then what does it matter that he was sacrificed to Allah? So if you're not a Muslim, then you don't believe Allah is a real God.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it matter that he was sacrificed to Allah? This animal you're going to eat. Now, my problem with that type of slaughter is there's no need for it nowadays. Back in the day, you used to have to cut the animal's throat or shoot it in the heart with an arrow or whatever to kill it. I get that. If you are in a pinch, if you're in the wild, the only way to kill an animal is to do that. Been there and done it. Sometimes you've got to do that. You've got to do what's necessary. But when you're mass producing meat in those quantities, like the way we do, like the way most countries do.
Oh, here we go.
Why do you need to cut things' throats and slaughter them into the ground on a mass level when you don't need to do that? You could just put a bolt through their head, they're dead, before they even knew what the fuck was going on. I agree with that kind of slaughter. That's what it is.
I see some Aboriginal tribes that do a similar thing, right? So they'll shoot, they'll do the honourable thing.
Mm.
They've got a bow and arrow. So what more can they do to this for this animal? Yeah, Aboriginal tribes, and what they do, shoot the arrow, try and aim for the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honourable thing. When they aim for the heart, the animal dies, and they go over it and they say a prayer over it, similar to what Christians don't really do that. We do it at the dinner table, whatever. I have to read the Bible properly to understand if what it says about actually killing and slaughtering an animal and saying thanks to it. But anyway, these Aboriginal tribes, they go over to it once it's dead and they make sure it's killed properly. So they do slit the throat. You have to do that to drain the blood. Butchers do that. What they do. I'm not saying you shouldn't slit the animal's throat. You should. You have to drain the blood. If you don't drain the blood properly, then it will be tainted meat. It's not good. Okay? You shouldn't leave the blood in the animal. So, shoot it through the fucking heart. That's the first thing they do. They go over to it and they say thanks. Once it's dead, they're like, thank you. I'm going to eat you. You're going to provide energy for me so I can live. You have gave your life so I can live mine. They do that. I agree with that to a certain extent. But the whole practice of slitting its throat and then praying to your deity, like, there are better ways you could kill it. And we have this now. Electric, where they shoot the bolt through its brain. It's out of its nut. It's out of consciousness.
Yeah, it's dead.
Then you slit its throat.
Not out of consciousness.
But the way they do it, and I see a camel before. They did it to a camel. Just get it and they slit its throat, and it's bleeding all over the place. Like, can't fucking like you evil bastards, evil bastards to do that.
The resistance group on Telegram. He reckons that's him. Now let me see.
Elephant in the room. You want to come on again? Serious, man. Round 2, round 3.
Get him on. Get him on.
Round 3, yeah.
He's always welcome on.
Round fucking 3.
Nice bid from MW. Thank you, MW. Hey. Thank you, Kaylee. I will get back to you. Kaylee, if you can hear me. I'm obviously on live stream, so I have to do my thing.
Yeah, so you know, everyone, like, how dumb does this sound? You know, everyone's a fucking human being. We're all the same, but there's some traditions
I'm pissing.
that have to be. Yeah, no worries. There's some traditions that have to be just cut out, and there's no need. There's like, in this day and age, there's no need to just get an animal, slit its throat, and go and say some shit over the top of it. Like, okay, respect the animal, but like, that's not respecting the animal, man. Like, you're being an animal. Like, even Aborigines in the middle of the fucking forest know, I'm gonna shoot for the heart. Shooting for the heart. Okay, it's to kill it quicker. Fair enough. You know, that animal still runs for 2 to 3 minutes. So, you know what I mean? Then they have to go and find it through the jungle. So there's a reason they're doing that. But even still, they understand that you kill an animal quickly. Like, quick. You do it quick. The quickest way possible. It's called empathy. For those that don't know. Craziness, man. Like, it's just... And I'm not one of these animal activists, man. I'm not. Like, I'm not fucking... I don't go around trying to let out rabbits out of their fucking... You know, or chickens out of their pens, or cows out, you know, running around out in the fucking fields. Oh, save the animals. I'm not that kind of guy, but I understand. You know, I like a steak. But if I find out that thing's been prayed over whilst having its throat slit, I'm kind of thinking that's demonic. Just silly, man. Yeah, it is barbaric. Trump 2020. I don't give a fuck about Trump, to be fair. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't know. I don't know who's best to run the United States. All I can say is I ain't really seen much bad that he's done yet. Apart from trying to get his fingers over our NHS. I didn't really like that much. But, you know. I don't fucking know. Trump 2020. Don't really bother me. As long as Clinton ain't involved. As long as Clinton don't get it. That'd be fucked. I wouldn't really like Clinton to get it. Clinton's some fucked up creature. Spitting up fucking phlegm in her glass and that. Did anyone see that? Where she spat up like phlegm into a glass and people were saying it was... You had the UFO guys going, it was some fucking reptilian eggs. Let me see if I can pull that up. She had pneumonia. And these people were trying to say, oh, see? We told you she was spitting up eggs. Yeah. Hillary Clinton. I'm going to type it straight into YouTube. Here we go. 2 large green objects in the glass. She had pneumonia. Look, it is fucked. It is fucked. Look, oh, I need a glass. Look.
Hang on one sec.
Look. Oh, it's so rank. Oh. Let me just slow it down. See that shit? Look.
Last beer. Last beer.
Look. It acts like she's drinking it, but she just spat it out.
I got him, smell that. Whole fucking place stinks of fucking cigars.
Oh, that's so rank, man.
What the fuck are you doing?
Showing people that Hillary Clinton spat up some green pneumonia shit.
She might have cystic fibrosis or something.
No, she just had pneumonia. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what, during the election? Is that what the fuck was wrong with her?
Safe, Nico.
Nico Swap Vibe. There's only one.
Yeah, no, I was just showing him that she spat up some green shit.
Nice good.
Stay crispy.
Stay crispy, Bobs. Get that crispy.
Nico Suaves. Well, I did give Tim a buzz. But Tim Bob
Not having it?
back. No.
No worries. Yeah, darling. We've got to get Nico Suave on here one day, haven't we? But she'd be a great guest. Luke. No cigars, Luke. Keep your looks and health. Trust me, cigars ain't bad for you because you literally take a tug, blow them out. You don't take them down into your lungs. And
that's wrong.
What are you on about? How's that wrong?
Because you can still, it damages your eyes and it damages your skin.
Rubbish. Look at me.
No, it's
Argue
true.
with that.
It's true.
Argue with that.
No.
Rubbish.
Oh,
Look at
shit.
Me. Rubbish. Look at me.
Tip! Oh, yes!
Oh,
hang on, lads. Give me a fucking
mate.
second.
We've got Tim Bard again.
I can't see ya.
Our most regular guest ever.
Hello.
Mate,
Hey,
he
boy, I
loves
can't
it.
fucking see ya. What's going on here?
I don't know. Let me add you in. 2 secs.
Oh.
Let me add him.
Add him in.
See if that helps him out. Seriously, I don't know why that works. Don't ask me why that works, but it did. So we're not
I've
going to
got
argue.
my multicolour fucking top on tonight. I'm raving, brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's Pac-Man. He's Pac-Man. Look at him. Looking like a Sega Mega Drive cartridge.
How you doing? That's all right.
Yeah, mate. You? You got a Stella?
Hello, I didn't see you there.
I've got more than a Stella, Fonzi.
Hey!
I've got an umbrella.
That's right. Hey, Nico Suave said you couldn't leave without saying hello to Tim.
Oh, mate, she's got a crush
Cheers,
on
bro.
you, boy.
No,
Talking
lads.
about.
Sorry, I've missed a lot of what was going on in your show and that. But what's happening? What are we talking about? Let me know.
What knows? We just went from subject
Fucking
to subject to
everything,
subject. We're just talking shit all night. Like we just
Anything, man. I've been asking for new subjects, like from everyone.
You know the most interesting subject. I know you talked about it before, but it was like the Church of England, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then. We'll go on that one. Go on.
And I'm going to be proper biased. I've got my girlfriend here, like sniffing already. Yeah, she's like, "Fuck you," right? Because she's Catholic, yeah.
Yeah,
But
this cat.
she's converting to being a Protestant, actually.
Shit.
Yeah,
Shit,
Jen,
boy.
Yeah.
I don't like getting on that subject. I don't like it.
Well, see, you know how it is. Basically, I just want to go back to that quickly. Man, the Church of England or the Protestant Church is quite. I will say this to people: if you really don't understand about religion or anything, the first referendum in the world was Protestants and was the Church of England.
Well, that's why it's called that. It was a protest against the Catholic Church. That's what it was. That's where Protestant comes from.
Were we not the first referendum?
Damn
And the
right.
second was Brexit.
Henry VIII was like,
Brother.
"Get the fuck out."
Yeah.
He is bang on.
You know
But
where
I
I'm
never
going?
understood it. I never understood it until recent years. I mean, you know.
You
I'm
know
only-
where I'm going with this.
Exactly. I'm only 21. So it's like, for me, I don't know a lot. Already, bruv. Already. But yeah, no. I'm coming up to middle age. It's like, well, soon. It's like, for me, I don't know a lot about this shit. But all I knew is that we said fuck you to this part of religion, and it's all meant to be Christian, and I never understood really like what all that was.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
it's like, for me, Catholic Church is the survival of Rome. Rome just like went, fuck, this Christian thing's come about. Now the people hate us. Like, we don't know what to do. Like, they're saying we're pagans and we're like, you know, our religion's out the window. What do? So we assign the emperor as a pope and then act like we're Christians. And we've still got the power. And the bottom line of the Bible says, don't focus on idols. Like,
Exactly.
so it's like Mary,
Right.
even praying on the rosary, and especially like seeking the Pope as guidance, they're false idols. So immediately you're going against the Bible.
I'm going to tell you something, yeah. If you sit in the church, yeah, every Sunday, and someone tells you in, I don't know, fucking Swahili, right,
Uh-huh.
the Bible, what are you going to do? You're going to go, what the fuck are you on about? But the Protestant religion taught us, everyone, Church of England, the Protestant religion, as you see as the Church of England, yeah, taught us you must preach in your own language, right? That's a fact. Anyone can debate me on that. I don't care. On the comments, anything. You can debate me on that. That is a fact. It was about actually the people, the working class people, and relate this to what's going on now, yeah, with Brexit, right? This is what's happening, okay? You've got, in those days, where people didn't really understand the language, now understanding the language, and getting burnt at the fucking stake for doing so.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the truth, right?
Yeah.
And now, what's happening now? We're not getting burnt at the stake. What we're getting called is like a racist, this, losing jobs. It's the same shit, just on a different fucking aspect, man.
Yes,
You know
yes,
that?
yes.
Sorry, I've come so political with this shit, but it's
No,
right.
it is. If people want the truth, people need to listen more, because that's what, like, you know, it's all part of being red pilled. It's as simple as that, you know. And everything that the Bible teaches is to be sort of like central.
Central.
Yeah.
It's to be central.
To listen, to hold moral code, to, you know, live by those morals as well. Not just preach them, live by them. Don't be a false prophet and a false idol and whatnot. And, you know, you can live by those rules without being religious. You can. But the thing that holds us together, I feel, personally, is not shoving it down people's throats, do as you please.
Yeah.
But what held us together back then and doesn't anymore was that church. That it's not a building, it's like what someone said earlier. It's the people of the church, not the building, the people of it.
Absolutely.
Together and community, you know,
the buildings were never involved. There is no place that you could build that is to do with God. It's nothing to do with that. The whole earth, the earth itself is nothing to do with God. It like he built it and blah blah blah. But if you're a part of it, and it says it in the Bible, if you consider yourself a person or a man of the world, then you're not a man of God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that sounded a bit weird, like for what the fuck are you talking about?
But for
God
real,
built the world. No, yeah, fair enough.
Day context, you put that into modern day context. That's just saying, you know, men that work for companies such as Apple or such as Adidas or such as Nike or Sainsbury's or whatever the fuck it is. You shouldn't be ruled by that. You only work for them. You only work to live. So you contribute your part to society and then you move on. If you let that shit consume you and then start manipulating people in order to make yourself better in that business, then you're not a man of God. You're a man of the world, as they say. And the world nowadays is run by corporations.
You're
you
a man
become
of
that
greed.
corporate cog, and then you fucking become scum of the earth.
Possessions. It's like,
yeah,
you know when you hear that old story, you know, of the guy that had coins and
the Papa Roach
possessions,
song.
and
No
it's
money.
like you couldn't.
There's
Yeah,
only
and you can't take it to, you know, once it's taken to your grave, what do you do with it then? You know, I always taught that story in school. I don't know whether yous were, but then you kind of get some meaning out of it. You know, it's like, yeah, if you're a man of the world. You don't know that unless you live in the 21st century. I lay money. People back in the day didn't really get that fully.
No. I will say something, right? Luke told a story about children, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened, yeah? And I listened to that, right? I'm telling you now, I can relate to that in some aspect where in Afghanistan and places like that, right? Fucking Iraq, where I've been, where I have looked, like when you're digging in, and we call it, this is a saying in whether it's the British Army or outside the British Army, you're digging in with your eyelids, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're getting shot at so much, you just want to get in that hole that's like so deep that you're not going to get hit, right? Okay, so you're having that and you're praying and praying. God, trust me, I've been there many a times, right? And that is the time where I thought, Jesus, you know, like there is something there.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're praying that much, honestly, under pressure and understanding what religion is, and I'm not somebody who goes to church every week. I'm not going to fucking sit here and say.
No, but you don't need to, brother. You don't need to.
No,
it's
in the Bible. You don't need to. But
yeah, it's not in the Bible.
You don't need to. But you know what I mean? Like I don't see it as I see Church of England as being more a practical unit that represents its community, i.e., if someone needs something, we help them.
Yeah.
Brother,
More important to do
I
that.
go to my church because I like going. I actually enjoy going. I love my church. It's a really old church. It's 12th century. And I love going there. And I like the dude I see, my vicar. I'm not going to name no names and that, start giving away.
Cheers, by the way. Cheers, by the way.
But I love it. I just like going there. And it was where my mum and dad were married. And it's where I'm going to be married. And it's where I was christened. Fonzi was christened. It's where my kids were christened. So I like going.
It's a Mormon church, isn't it?
I don't have to go every week. Obviously, I have things to do. Sometimes I'm working. Sometimes I've got kids and I can't quite manage to go there. But then when I do go there, it's no different. It's not like, oh, why didn't you come last week? Oh, why haven't you been for 3 weeks? Oh, why haven't you been for 2 weeks? I don't get none of that. There's no pressure to go. I just go because I like going and I enjoy going. And when I go, I get along with the people that are there. It's lovely. So whoever doesn't go, don't feel that that means you're not a Christian. You don't have to do this and go there and all this, you know, make all this time to go there and obligate yourself, whatever. It's what's there and what your life experience is and how you relate to that. One day you will get there. Promise you will. You'll get to that point. Even Charles Darwin did in the end. He spent his whole life as an atheist. And
can I be a bit controversial towards atheism?
Go on,
if you don't mind. Yeah,
mate. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Please go for it.
Right. First off, I'm pretty open about paganism. Right. That was actually, let's be honest, hit upon from the Christian religion, right? And was absolutely devastated and got wiped out. Let's be honest, yeah? So
you know, it did happen. Listen, Timothy, believe it or not, in private, I will tell you this, but me and Fonzie know this more than anyone.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Trust me, there's something I will tell you one day, and you'll be like, oh, shit. You do know about paganism, but go on.
But just to say that atheism, and what people need to understand, it's no offense to anyone that's an atheist, but it comes from the communist ideology, and you have to understand that. Mm-hmm. If you do your research, you will understand that atheism was brought in by communism to stop grouping of people. Yeah,
destroy communities. Communism destroys communities.
Literally. In a small community. That's
she's going
20, 30 people. It's gonna work, but not London. 15.
She's basically saying
this is true.
She's basically saying communism doesn't work, and in London.
Oh, God. Yeah.
You would know better than anyone. Trust me. I know Polish. My mother-in-law is Polish. My mother-in-law is Polish, and she knows. She lived under it. She knows. Communism is terrible. Terrible.
It's the worst system ever. The worst.
She's like not happy about it.
The next one is anarchy. It's not even a system.
So she's saying communism and anarchy is the worst systems, yeah?
No, anarchy is not
I
a
agree.
System.
No, it's not a system, but it's
well, it's like almost the same level.
Yeah. So, you know, what do we do as people? Fonzie, what do we do, bruv?
Go on. I'll let Fonzie answer that one.
What do you mean? Like
what's the solution, man? What's the solution? Like that the solution. I'll put you on it now.
Solution to what? To what specifically?
To improving, not a solution, but improving the country.
Basically, like if I was in power, if I could choose right now. Is that what you're asking?
What would
yeah.
you do to improve the country?
Man, I'd be pretty brutal, man. I really would. I'd be pretty brutal. People might not agree with me, but I would stop immigration. I would send anyone back who didn't agree with the way that we, already established things with the natives.
Yeah.
Like, native thinking. Like, so if you don't fucking wanna integrate and whatever, fuck off, go away.
Yeah.
And I'll try my hardest to bring back Christian values, but leaving, which is weird, but I'd leave the churches out of it. Like I'd make sure the churches understood that
It's very complicated problem.
you don't have to go to church to be a Christian. The church is a separate entity. I don't agree with the church. I agree with what the church represents. But there is a sneaky side behind the church that I'm not fully, and I would like to dig into that as well. So I'd probably be a massive failure as a fucking politician. Because, yeah, I don't know what I fucking want, really, but I know what I think, and I'd like to dig into it. So, I don't know, man. The church is a fucked up thing as well.
Freedom, isn't it? That's what we all want.
Pure freedom, yeah.
Yeah.
Pure freedom.
It's the same as me, man. And the thing is that,
I'd legalise guns for one as well.
the whole system is like fucked. Completely fucked.
It is so fucked. There's too many hands in too many pies.
Yeah.
Too many hands in it's too many tentacles. Let's call them tentacles. Let's say it's a big octopus with fucking like billions of tentacles, and they're all fucking everywhere. That's what's going on right now. That is what's going on. You'd have to scoop out every single dirty rat or dirty tentacle, whatever you want to call it.
Mate, there's too many.
It's too many.
Oh.
It's too many. It's too much fuck shit going on. And it's like, obviously, I'm just suspicious of it all. First, you got to prove it all, haven't you?
That's the thing. I'm the same. I question everything. I'm a little cunt.
Oh, mate, I do, yeah.
And I get in trouble for that online, but there you go.
I can't believe the amount of support and whatnot we're getting in the chat as well. There's so many people in here that are just like, exactly, brilliant. Barely anyone disagreeing. I love it. It's so good because it's like a little community.
But that's the thing. We are a community online.
Oh, mate. Yeah, it's brilliant.
We can't make it offline at the moment. We can't.
Yeah.
We come from all aspects of life. You know what I mean? I might come from wherever you guys come from. Wherever it's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see little debates going on, but we're getting a lot of yeses.
I love a debate. I love a debate,
but there's barely any going on. Everyone's just like, yeah, we agree with you. And that is brilliant too. It's like, because if you go and speak about this, if I was to go out in the street tomorrow or get in a queue in fucking a shop or something and say everything I've said here right now, people would be like, what the fuck you on about? What are you talking about, mate? What? But it's like everyone here is like, exactly. I think what we should do is section a part off of Britain and just take it for our own. Build some cabins there. Go and chop down some trees and go, fuck you, Greta Thunberg.
What this is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at that.
What's all this?
Red.
Mate.
Straight up. No question about that.
Bruv, what are you feeling
you know
about
what
that?
This is bringing the pub environment to the podcast. That's what I want to do. You know, when people are sitting there having a couple of beers in the pub and having a chat, and then they get to that point, and then you feel like you've solved all the world's problems in a chat. We're going to do this. We're going to do this way. Yeah. If we can bring that to the podcast, I'll be a happy man. And keep that shit alive, you know?
Damn straight.
Can you imagine the Brothers Uncaged pub actually opening one day, where we just have that open environment pub, like.
I think we should get everyone to buy houses around it, and just have that as a community centre, like where everyone goes. And you know, if you disagree with me and I disagree with you, we can have a little fight, and then it's over. We hold hands and fucking hug afterwards and go, right, all right, you might have been right, but it didn't matter. There's no need for knives, no need for, well, the only guns we've got are to fucking defend ourselves, and fucking anyone outside the community is a cunt. Unless you join us. No, I don't know. I'm only fucking about, but I don't know. I just see a lot of people nowadays as not on a level. I'm too old school. I think you're too old school, and I think you're too old school as well. Both of you are too old school. I'm too old school. But I think it's the only way. It's the only school.
I'm 47. 47. Fucking hell, I ain't getting on that much. 37.
You still away that bad, mate.
Jesus. I think I'm believing you the first time, actually.
I'm 37, mate. So is she. Behind me.
Same age.
Yeah.
Both 37. She don't look 37.
I'm 21.
21, Fonzi. Cough.
Yeah, he looks at me.
I actually got ID'd the other day, man. I was pretty gutted. Well, I weren't. I was sort of like it pissed me off.
How old am I, Timbo? How old am I?
23.
What did he say? 23.
Oh, what? Oh no, he might be thinking of me.
I'm thinking 53. How old is he?
51. 53.
51. Yeah, you look 51.
How old are you?
Who? What one?
Hello?
I am 33. Yeah, 33.
I want
Fonzie?
I want you to guess, bro. Like a real guess. Real guess.
27.
Nice one, brother. I'm 30, man. Thank you. I love you. Love you to death. That's good. I'm happy with that. That's all right.
How old are you?
Yeah, 30. I said 30.
30.
That's
yeah.
all right.
3-0.
It's all right, innit? It's not bad. It's all right.
0.
I look
We're all
27.
getting on.
Yeah,
All
man.
getting on. I mean, fucking hell, 33. You think in, what's that, 6-7 years' time, I'm 40. Fucking hell.
Oh, no, man. Got to get this podcast up and going, didn't we?
Yeah, I want to stop
too
working.
late. We've already missed the gap in you two.
Wait, mate, you got to get this shit going, bruv.
I know, man. Quick.
Yeah,
Quick.
it'll be gone.
We need to get hold of some contacts. Let's see if Joe Rogan will have us on.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, next week, lads.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got on next week?
yes.
It's supposedly it's the 4th, isn't it? The 4th next Wednesday.
I don't know what fucking date. I don't know. I don't really know what.
It's supposedly Ashley from Britain First. She's supposed to be
Oh,
coming.
shit.
She's booked up.
Oh.
Providing everything goes well, that's who we'll have on. So we'll have a chat with her. Freedom of speech. Get everyone on from any walk of life. Come on, my show. Promise you I'll have you on and I will be respectful for everyone.
You know what? It's funny. It would more than likely be you. That comes on.
It's Timbo again.
Timbo never lets us down, mate.
No,
Never.
I'm a fucking boring cunt.
Mate. You ain't, though. You think you
he's
are?
not. He thinks he is, but he's not. He thinks he is.
I'm a fucking boring bastard.
I don't know, mate. You seem to be loved in the community.
Mm.
I'm a fucked. Everyone hates me. So does my girlfriend. She's like, oh, what are you doing? You hate me, didn't you?
Hey?
Hey.
Yeah, look.
Oh, mate. Whose missus really likes him, though? I'll say that much.
No,
You
my
know,
missus
they
don't like me.
all act, don't they? You know what I mean? And when you have a few beers down, you're just like, fuck off, you dickhead. You think you're funny, but you're not.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Mm. That's it, you know.
Try to be funny, you little shit.
Hey, fuck you. You think you're like, I ain't watching your fucking podcast. That's shit. That's a fucking...
I know, and the missus actually watched the other day's one, and I said to her, "Did you watch it?" She was like, "No." And then I said a comment like that happened on it, and she went, "Oh yeah, you said that the other day." So you did watch it then? You was watching the whole time.
Do you know how bad it is? My missus actually trolled me on the podcast and told everyone I was fat.
Nah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I swear, bruv. I swear.
yeah.
It came out on the middle of a podcast. So he doesn't work out on the bike or the treadmill. He's fat. I was like, oh, thanks. Cheers.
You know what, lads? I've got to take her to fucking, not Poland. Where am I taking her? Somewhere in central London. Don't name it. To go to Poland.
Hey, I'm going next year.
Oh,
next
in the
year.
morning.
3:30.
3:30. Cheers for that.
Give the lefties a clue.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That look,
we know that.
Devastating.
She's gonna kill you. She's gonna kill you, Tim.
I'll be happy when she gets on the plane. She's gonna kill me.
It's too funny, man. Sorry, it's too funny.
Fuck it. Well, that's what I meant. Yeah. Can you speak to him while I go to the toilet? She's going to speak to you.
No.
Hey,
Oh, mate, I like them. It was a Cookie Monster, wasn't it?
No,
The trousers.
to speak.
yeah, look, he's got his Cookie Monster pajamas on. Where did he?
I love them, bro. I love them.
Cookie Monster.
I'm a fucking Cookie Monster.
No,
Yeah,
what the Cookie Monster stuff.
Oh, mate. That context as well.
I'm going to Poland in March. I'm going over there. I've got my plane ticket booked already. It's only like 75 quid. Where was that? Where have I got to go? I can't think where it is.
Timbo, Luke's
Aye.
trying to say to your missus that he's going over there in March. He did say something back, but we couldn't hear.
March or March?
March.
March,
yeah.
a month or March, March.
No, she means March month or marching, going somewhere. Demonstration. March in the month, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the month, yeah.
Yeah, in the month. It's good or no?
I know. Why have we got such weird words like that?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Like fucking.
Double meanings for our words.
Where are you going, Luke?
Am I in the canal?
I don't remember. I need to look this shit up.
Warsaw. You don't have to tell me exact, but where? Warsaw.
It is. Hang on.
And if they go to Poland, they have to wear this.
Yeah, if you go to Poland, you have to wear this, boys. Don't fuck about.
So,
Mm.
I swear. Do you know, I'll buy one of them and I'll wear it. I'll wear it. I'll wear it. I promise. I'll buy that and wear it.
But really, don't fuck about in Poland.
No, you have to fuck. We've got very strong Antifa group, and they go.
What about if I wear a Antifa shirt and a gay flag on my head?
Gay flag in Poland, yeah. If I wear a gay pride
If I'm wearing gay pride, everything. Gay pride.
So wear gay pride. Everything's okay.
In Warsaw?
Yeah.
It's very okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's very okay. Unfortunately, it is.
I'm gonna get a beer. Like, fuck.
Now, you get killed. You get killed.
Can we come out, or at least can we be out of the camera?
I don't know how to do in the camera bit.
Yeah.
It's all right.
No, not. Why am I still there?
You're not. No,
I
after this.
am.
You'll get killed in Poland, wouldn't you, for wearing that?
So yeah, like say that again. What? It's okay.
Nah, she's trying to get you killed, bro.
She's trolling. She's trolling me right now.
Right, explain the left in Poland. Explain to them, please. Explain to them, because I can't be asked.
Don't show
I'm
me.
tired.
I
No,
can't
I'm
be asked.
Scared about her being her face shown, yeah? So make sure her face is not shown. Explain to him. Explain to him.
Explain what?
About how the gays are not shown. Just, I don't know.
What?
Oh,
No,
Dude, quickly. On a side thing, on a side note, what is that flag above your bed? Because I really like that. It looks fucking amazing.
that is William of Orange, the Protestant church.
Can we see it a little bit more? Like, because can only see like a section of it. That's really nice. I really like that.
That is Ulster to its
That's
core.
really nice, bruv.
I'm going to get you one, Fonzi. 100%. I swear to you. I'll
Brother,
send
I
you
really
one.
like that. Yeah, that's
Or
nice.
when we do the cooking thing, I'll give you one. 100%.
Top man.
Okay,
Top man.
okay.
I promise you that.
Holding you.
Yeah,
Holding
yeah.
you to it, man.
Right.
Get that on the show.
What were you saying?
Yeah, basically, what was the left in Poland? We know. We saw it at the march.
Yeah.
They up
It's
the
right.
fucking silly gay flag, and then all of a sudden, boom, it was gone. I'm guessing that the gays in Poland are not the gays, but like
The left.
the whole left wing.
Now people thinking that Poland is like such a right-wing racist because of whole European Union rumor that we're not taking immigrants and blah blah blah, and that is not the true because we've got a huge Antifa movement, like you know what I mean.
Spectrum.
Whatever. Especially in Warsaw, especially it's the capital, and it's like London, small London.
Really?
I'm actually very, very disappointed. I'm very
It's
disappointed.
a lot of Antifa in Poland.
No, not much, but still, I mean, like you've
It's
got.
not easy.
Okay, in Poland, okay, it's 38 million people country, almost 40. Warsaw is 2 million people, and basically Warsaw is a capital, and this is this shithole, the same as London.
It's London is shit up.
Yeah.
It's obvious, isn't it?
Go out
No,
of.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, it's all people trying to be different. Yeah, I
Yes,
got
mate.
it. But I am slightly, disappointed. I thought there'd be more, I thought it'd be a bit rarer than that.
No, I mean,
Ugh.
you cannot say that 38 million people country is like everyone is the same.
Of course. Absolutely.
Being so politically correct.
Politically correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. especially young people. But it's the same here. I mean, in UK, in London, they are brainwashed, and
Yeah.
they become in such a like a leftist, anti-fat tolerance. This I mean, don't show.
Luke's left out. He hasn't got any more beers. I'm sorted, man.
What I will say,
I've got beers.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I have.
will say, lads, it's like she lived in communism, yeah, for a fucking long time, right? And this is serious thing.
As a child.
Yeah, as a child, right? She lived in communism.
My parents, my mom.
How long did you queue up for bread? Let's be serious. Let's not fuck about.
It's not me. It's my mom. No, it was in communism.
Just for example, just stick with me.
Let's say they put 20 breads in a shop.
Yeah.
The queue was like 100 people.
Right.
And all of them were fighting like a fucking animals.
For bread.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like.
Okay. So let's just like I know I'm totally changing the subject, right? I'm sorry for this, but there's the perspective of I'm going to wrap up in a bit, but like basically with what's happening with the election, yeah, and the whole fucking thing with communism, right? So what would that have taken? 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours? What?
For a bit of bread, yeah. Can you imagine?
Go up for the bread. What would it have taken?
Bread or whatever. What do you mean?
Maybe 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, for example.
4 hours, yeah?
Yeah.
4 hours. 4 hours to queue up for bread in communism, right? We can go to get some bread, right, wherever we go. Yeah.
I walk there across my house. It's like
exactly, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
24 hour, bro.
That's what my mom said. She was like,
where the fuck
she
we going,
hates communism.
And
she hates Russians.
I know.
Can I say this?
Yeah, of course you can.
She's so happy in capitalism that like no matter what, she feels like a human. Like she can go and buy whatever she wants, even if it's expensive and
too much. Yeah. Okay. So that's a principle. Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Yeah.
That is nice, but the problem is it doesn't always work out like that. We know that. Yeah. As a system. Yeah. But
look how big Russia is.
Yeah.
And look at China. Yeah.
Right.
Huge
if they was capitalist countries, in my opinion, we'd be fucked.
That's why I love it. Because he's bang on it. Yeah. You're bang on it.
We'd be fucked. And when they change over, and they will, we're fucked.
Yeah, of course.
We're fucked. Mark my words.
But the thing is, right, is nothing.
No, about the China. That's if they stop produce for the rest of the world. That was the point.
Yeah.
That's the truth, and I also always said
support.
This, like not support at all, but that's the truth. When the China say "fuck off," rest of the world, we don't produce anything for you. The rest of the world is fucked up because everything is made in China.
What we've got to remember is
even people are made in China. However you want to take that mentally, it means the same thing.
No,
sorry, mate, I got my yellow crayon out.
To be honest, to be honest, I feel in London like in China, working hard for a minimum wage. I'm so sorry, I came from Denmark. And,
happy days. Happy days in the chat.
Happy days, this lady. I think I found me on Instagram, you know,
Who?
from Scotland. Happy days. She's a good lady. Very good lady. Followed me for a while now.
I think she's following me now, bro.
Oh, yeah. Already, yeah.
And now she's gonna write Fonzi, always bang on. Joking. Play.
I love him. Well, I need some of those glasses, you can.
I know.
How
Okay.
many I got, bro?
Going
You
on
know?
like a person made in China. Oh.
You go fucking Uber.
Look at that. There we go.
Amazon.
All right, boys, I've got 5% battery left on this tablet. And I've got no way of charging it.
Last time he said that, he got cut straight off.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, I
Right.
remember it specifically as well.
So, all right, listen, you know it's coming. 5%
I
battery.
want to ask Fonzie more questions, man, because he's like,
Mate, ask
he's
away.
a
If he gets cut off, I'm still here.
trust me. I want to ask him if he voted for what's happening, you know what I mean? Geezer, proper geezer. And you, like, obviously, man, fucking hell. But
Crack on, geese. What you gonna
No,
ask me?
listen. I think
Right.
you and Fonzie have probably got more in common than me and you have. Not that that means anything. It just-
no, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
no,
I'm the
doesn't,
black
but
horse of the movement. Trust me. I'm
it
the black
means-
horse.
I've been the black fucking dickhead. Fucking movie.
Now you
Trust
know
me.
that's getting clips and put in bad context as well.
Oh, of course. Don't worry about it.
You're the black horse of the movement, right? Trust me, Fonzie. But Timbo is the black donkey of the movement. They have pushed,
Oh, mate.
they have pushed him from pillar to post from day dot. They've made him feel this, that, and the other. And they've told him
10 years,
no,
bro.
no to Timbo, but he still comes back. He's the comeback kid of the movement. Like, no one is keeping this geezer down ever, and never again either. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Timbo's my boy. Nah, that's it. I'm not having this anymore. The
You're my
geezer's
brother.
nothing wrong.
Yeah.
The geezer has never done nothing wrong. Never in a million years.
Fucking anybody put anything to me wrong. Put it on
Yeah.
paper, man. Put it out there. Put it on the internet. Nobody can. 10 years. 10 years.
So
Go for it.
Luke's ducked. He's gone. Like you can see it now. He's froze. I just want to say, book Nikki for Nikki. Who is that question to, by the way? Specify who that question's to, and I'll read it out. So Timbo, what was you gonna say?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the question.
You had a question for me, dude. I thought that was what you were saying.
No, I was waiting for the question.
I thought you had a question for me. Oh, you didn't. Sweet.
No, sorry. I'm being very political here, isn't I?
Yeah, no, I thought you had a question for me.
No,
You said,
no.
I've got a question for... Oh, right, okay, sweet.
No, give a question to me, mate. No problem.
So someone
that-
else has got a question in chat.
Yeah.
What do you think of scientists that were on the news that were all for genetically modified babies? So I think I know where they're going with that. You know, like they're sort of like premium babies, like
Yeah.
what do they call them? They called them something specifically, like as if they
Self-made.
was like Gucci babies or fucking
Self-made.
Prada babies. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Babies.
Gucci
Yeah.
babies. That's it. Yeah. Gucci,
Gucci
babies.
babies. Yeah.
No, what do I think of it?
Mm.
Totally
That's
illegal.
what the question is. Yeah, could be, shouldn't it?
I don't even need to answer it. It's totally
Yeah,
illegal.
totally illegal, mate. Yeah, I agree with that. It's fucking disgusting. Absolutely. Yeah, designer babies. There we go. That's what I should have said.
Yeah.
Happy days. Bang on. Bang on. telling me I'm bang on all the time. Yeah, Luke's gone, mate. You looking tired
gone.
yourself.
No, I'm all right. Unless you want to go, it's all right.
It's all good, mate. Does anyone else want to ask any questions?
Yeah.
And do you have any questions, Timbo?
Are we? Is the world flat or round?
Is it?
So,
Mate.
People
That is a good
over
question.
the globe,
So the world is not round.
It's flattening.
Flattening. I like that actually. That's pretty good. The world is not round. It's flattening. Yeah,
Flattening.
I fucking
It's
like
flat.
that.
We don't discriminate against no one.
when I'm going on the street, I see flat.
Okay, I'll give you a question. Fonzi,
Yes, I'm here.
last one.
Go on.
Who you voting?
I ain't.
Good man, same as me.
Yeah.
What's your religion? Can I ask? Okay.
Church of England.
Church.
He's a good Church of England man.
Protestant.
Yes. He's a true Protestant, aren't you?
Mm.
Yes.
I don't
Sorry,
know. I don't know.
I like Protestant.
All I know is I'm not for the Catholics, and I'm not for the church. So Church of England, anything like that. I think it's all money based.
Do you think that just quickly for my government? Do you think that okay, what's his name? The Count.
Which one?
The Pope is
Which one?
is no interest to us.
The
Of course
Pope.
not.
The
It's
Pope is
Catholic.
definitely wrong 'em. They
Yeah.
all are. It's a false idol. False idol.
It's a false idol.
False idol, yeah, just like all the rest of them. And you shouldn't believe anything like that. The Bible is not supposed to be. I believe anyone preaching the Bible to you
Yeah.
is pushing their humanity onto you. And I don't know how you want to interpret that, but the way that I'd interpret that is like their human mistakes will be also passed on to you. So
Right.
the Bible is supposed to be interpreted by the reader, and that's a period. Read the Bible for yourself. Work out what the Bible means to you. That's the most important thing.
No. Yeah, that's the meaning. Like the God is in your heart.
Absolutely.
May God be
If
with you. My
If
God,
you
always.
doing a shit, I mean, like in Poland, you are the husband who's beating a wife and kids and pure alcoholic, but every Sunday in a church confession, and it's like, oh, that's a perfect family, that's a perfect husband. No, it's not, and it's so many things which I hate about the Catholic. Actually, I really don't like the it's my religion, but I don't like and I don't agree with many things.
Well, you don't have to stay a Catholic.
Yeah, that's why.
And you know the only people that will tell you that you do are the Catholics.
Yeah,
So, and, you know, I could be told the same thing by the Muslims. They could tell me the only one telling you to stay Christian are the Christians, but they don't. They don't.
Christian is like you know, you've got Christians. It's completely different religions. I mean, not completely different, but Orthodox, Catholics, Protestants, Evangelics, and you are Muslim.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. What did you say?
No, go on.
No, I was just gonna say. So, like, you know, the Bible is meant to be taken the way that you take it. Don't listen to the churches. And I'm even saying that about the C of E churches. I'm saying that about the Protestant churches.
Yeah.
All the churches. Take the Bible how you read the Bible, and especially read the King James Bible. King James Bible is the most accurate translated one.
So
Read that and decide what you need to.
Okay.
Sir, can I have a conversation about you with her about the King James Bible? Why was that written? Why do you believe that was written?
To get the true translation to
Yeah.
the people. King James the Third, right?
It was to.
And it's version 6, by the way, as well. Specifically, version 6.
It was to take away the whole fucking, Pope and all that shit. Yeah, that's the truth. The Vatican side of it. Yeah.
I hate, to be honest.
So we were actually fucking freedom fighters.
Yeah, Protestants. You made the protest.
Oh,
Protestants.
we're the best.
That's the truth.
We fought for a lot.
Definitely.
We did, Fonzi, didn't we?
Definite. From what I know, I don't actually know too much about it, believe it or not. I know I seem like I do, but I know I probably seem like I do, but I know the important facts. I don't know all about that. Whether there was bloodshed.
Hey, it's proper horrific, bro.
I don't know too much about that, you know. Catholics versus Protestants, and yeah, I don't know too much about that. I need to look into it, and I've been told for a long time as well. But I will do. I will get round to it. All I find important is telling people that the King James Bible is the one you need to read.
But for me,
I don't even own one. I'm being truthful to the people. Being truthful. But I know the important facts, and I am sharing them. But I know that is the truthful one. And anything I need to know, I look up online. I just look at it, and I can read it. It's all online, mate. Go and read it. All online. Right, we're gone. We're cutting off.
Or
Mate.
turn off camera.
Right, Tim. Good to talk to you, man.
Yeah.
And you, brother.
Yeah, Kushti.
Sava.
I am going to find a way to get my camera on here quick before I cut you off. The second I cut you off, my camera's gone.
I'm going to find a way to destroy everybody that fucking fucks me up. Because I'm a fucking horrible.
Here we go.
Well,
Bias.
So, anyway, I fucking do what I got to do.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Right.
Fonzi.
In a bit, mate. Nice one. Cheers for having you.
And you, bruv.
Nice one, mate.
How do I
favour.
from here?
In a bit. That was fucking crazy, peeps. There's Vinny right there. So, yeah, I'm going to let you all go anyway. Thanks for sticking around. And check Vinny out. Look at him. He's looking sexy. I will find a way to get my webcam working every time. If people cut off, there we go. There's more. Cut me over, Vinny, like that. That was just a bit random. Like I had Luke cut off on me, and yeah, all that fucking nonsense. So there we go. I'm gonna look weird now. But there's nothing else I can do. It's a bit strange. So, yeah, thanks. I'm going to let you all go. Make sure you go to the Telegram if you want to contact us. And if you want any more people to come on, like if there's anyone that wants to come on and talk to us, just like Tim did, you can. Just as long as we sort of know who you are. You ain't gonna get any old random troll in there. It's gonna. I know, Vincent. So yeah. You know what's killing me as well is I really need a fucking piss. I gotta piss quick. So, yeah, I'm back. We need to convince Luke to get a laptop. Please, can we just chuck that at him? Just keep smashing at him to get a laptop so that his phone don't die or whatever device he's using to come on here doesn't die. You see, I'm plugged in straight to my computer. Job done. I ain't got to worry about it. So if he has a fucking computer or whatever, laptop, ain't got to worry, man. So it'd be fucking banging, right? Obviously, like, Tim was fucked. I don't think he was drunk. I just think he was really tired. That was Pucker. It's nice of him to even come on, man. Tim, if you watch this, thank you so much. Just added some goodness to the fucking, you know, to this fucking stream. Niceness there. Really like that guy. Anyone that fucking don't know Tim, you can look him up. Really good bloke, and he talks some sense as well. And he's a veteran, which makes just him even better. Good to know. Good, you know, he's a good guy. I'm going to try and chuck out the podcast. Oh, so now tonight we've gone up quite a few members in here as well on the Telegram. Anyone ain't got Telegram, get Telegram. It's good. Some good shit. So let me chuck that out there. Get some of that, Daniel. And please hit the subscribe button if you ain't. I don't want to sound like one of them YouTubers, but I have to sometimes. And this is one of them times. But please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like what you see tonight, because it does help us out a little bit. And it, you know, YouTube has an algorithm. This is why we have to say it. I say we as in like I'm a YouTuber. I'm not. It's just a little side project. But it does help us in the algorithm. So we get shared about by YouTube. The more that people like us, they notice, oh, that's a good channel there. So it does help us out. The Pucker, we're at 500 now. Big deal. Big deal. To me, it's good. It's a good thing. So much love, everyone. And yeah, we'll be about Wednesday. So take care. God bless. Most importantly. And we've got the newcomer. Greetings, weary traveller. Dude, come to the YouTube. That's where we mostly stream. Someone from Twitch. We stream on other platforms, by the way. So anyway, nice one. God bless. Take care. See you Wednesday.